Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Sunday. That, of course, means it's time for us. You're tuning in to some good old Warframe. Hello and welcome back, one and all. Hello there, Beardface. Hello, Mech. Oh, there we are. I've clicked the wrong thing. There we are. I wondered why I stopped moving. There we go. So, as I say, hello, Mech. Hello, Kek. Hello, Garuga's Corner. Garuga's saying lies or lies. I thought it was now like in 15 seconds. Oh, Garuga's. Come off it. Ah, honestly. We're here. Time Reaper, hello there. Rainover here for the double giveaway today. Well, I hope you're here for the stream as well, you know. Not just the platinum giveaway. I'd really hope you're here for a little bit more than that, but otherwise, hello in any case. Welcome to the stream, guys. How are we all doing today? Hello, Zom. So, again, learning the hard way that Caliban is kind of hard to get. I mean, yeah. Its drop rate. The drop rate percentages I gave are accurate. They are exactly what those drop rates are. I don't know why I rolled sideways there. I'm holding forwards. That's interesting. Drop rates are exactly what I said. However, actually getting to those drop tables, that's different.
Spoil or do not spoil.
No, Beard, see. No, Beard. This is the streams. As I've announced on Twitter, on YouTube, on Discord, and I'm going to announce it again here, this play is fine for spoilers. Absolutely fine. So no, I will spoil. You come here and you don't want to be spoiled about the new war, well, you're in the wrong place because it says spoilers. Absolutely. But yeah. In any case, thank you very much for your resubscription there to the 13th month now, Beard. Unlucky for some, but not for us, eh, guys? And Caliban, it's not the easiest to get because you have to wait for the actual bounty to roll around. I'm not really on board with that decision from a design space. I don't feel it was necessary to do that. But there you are. You got all the parts, just need the Isoblast. Okay, well, at least that you can do anytime, Zom. That is a good thing. There is no time gating on that whatsoever. You can farm Isoblast to your heart's content. Couldn't find anything better to add, Beard? I mean, fair enough. Bounce pool's been random, it's a goofy decision. Yeah, I'm not behind. So yeah, I'm not in favour of that one there. Lucifer Sataniel, how are you doing today? I never say it. Like the content, streams up and prefer medium content. I mean, fair enough, fair enough. I don't put out everything with the expectation that everyone's going to enjoy it, no. Are we a spoiler-free chat? No. This is a spoiler-allowed stream. All of my streams are spoiler-allowed for the simple reason that there is no way I can run a live stream when there's been this big-ass update and then say absolutely nothing about it. So last stream we had the entire quest. I've done that entire thing all in one shot. That should be up on the extras channel in the near future if it's not going up already. I'm not exactly sure what schedule I set on that one there. But you can still see the replay here on Twitch at your heart's content within the next 2 weeks. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, spoilers are allowed here. Spoilers are absolutely allowed because, well, there's no way to actively avoid them on stream. They're going to happen. They're going to. The only mitigation I have on that is that my preferred location is the ship here. But then that's more because I like this being seamless. This whole bit here where I just go from down there to up here being seamless. That I just prefer. It's just better that way. Me. What are the invigorations? That's a very good question, Red Panda. Let's have a look at those. What have we got?
Disgusting, is it not, operator?
I have got Nyx, Hydroid, and Harrow. Ooh. I don't think that one's going to work with the new Harrow, though, which is good because I don't have him yet. For Nyx, it is secondary critical chance and ability efficiency. Alright, that's got some possibility behind it. Hydroid, ability duration and particle velocity. Okay, so we got some long, fast water. And then we've got Harrow with ability range and jump resets. Oh, interesting. There's options. Nothing amazing. There's options. Just say, now you actually finished the quest in 4 words or less, how I felt about the new war. How I felt about the new war in 4 words or less. Stunning. Confusing. With issues. There's your 4 words. There's your 4 words. Alrighty then, guys. So, with today's stream, we're going to be getting on, first of all, with today's sortie. as is standard, and after that I would like to have a dabble with some of the new content we got and see if we can get even more new content going around and new weapons and whatnot. Let's have a look into all of that. But we're going to be using, for the very first mission, well, if you want to join in on the very first bit of the sortie, send a message to the Kengineer. As requested by Repender, I'm going to be using an Invigorated Nyx. Okay. An Invigorated Nyx. Let's go grab Nyx. One Nyx Prime. I'm going to be running with the Naturuk for the starters. That sounds good to me. Let's bring out the Observe, why not? And melee weapon. What was the name of it? Where is it? Where is it? It's down here somewhere. Venato, there we go. Your words are what in the F? I mean, fair enough. Mind if I join the sortie? Come on in, Zom. Come on in. Renny was saying, wanted to congratulate you on being noticed and sponsored by DE for that Caliban video. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Renuva. Appreciate it. I'll be honest, I was a little bit surprised about that particular sponsorship coming through. That came out of nowhere. Literally, when I first read the header of the email, which included the word Caliban, I was like, huh, what a coincidence. Aren't DE releasing a Warframe called Caliban? Wait, that's from DE. What? Yeah. Renova was saying, Ken, found out why your archguns keep resetting. I'll go ahead, Renova. We may have figured out the answer the other day, but go ahead. Whilst I invigorate this Nyx at the request of Red Panda. Hello, Adept from Tower. How are you doing?
But there does seem to be a
There we go. For this, get out of the way. Invigorate Nyx, go for it. So just remind me, with Nyx we are getting crit chance and ability efficiency. Ooh, let's have a look real quickly. What has that done to my gaze? What has that done to you, my precious? Crit chance 189%. Ooh, that is, that's beautiful. That's beautiful right there. Oh, that's rough, Purple Bomber. That is rough. Although you can just play for other bits and pieces, you know. I mean, I say that. It's easy for me to say it with D handing me Caliban freely, but no, well. Sometimes it'd be like that. So whenever I assume a Warframe, resets loadout, default loadout, resets weapon to their order of acquisition, which applies to a heavy gun, and then back filters the arch gear. Yeah, so that's kind of what we figured, Renova, in a offhand sense with this. So what was happening is when I hit the randomize, if I just grab, if I just grab this here, and I don't know, we're going to use this one, that one there. So this set here, if I look at this at the moment, you can see my Muzzlon is equipped. Now if I randomize that, actually, it randomized to the Muzzlon. Okay, let's see if it did actually randomize to the Muzzlon. This will confirm it. Yes, it did. Wait. Yeah. It randomized to Muzzlon. Now, if we randomize that again, there, it's randomized to the Imperator. But the Imperator, I don't think I have that one with a Gravimag on it. No, I'm almost certain that does not have a Gravimag on it. So now if we have a look, it's gone to the Fluctus, not the Imperator. And the reason is that of all of these are the only two that I have a Gravimag on. The Fluctus I got first, the Muzzlon I got second. Now it is picking any random one of these, but then the second part of the game is going, wait, hang on, actually, no. You're not allowed to use that. And so it resets it to the first one of the ones that I have that has a Gravimag, which is my Fluctus. The same happens with frames. So when you subsume a frame, you are then put into your longest owned frame, which for me is my starter frame, my starter bolt. But for other people, if they've got rid of their starter for any reason, like subsuming it, it will go to their most, the oldest frame, the one they've had the longest. It's just, it was weird that it was happening with the heavy weapon because, well, I wasn't paying attention to the loadout whilst we were randomizing it. So yeah, fun thing to know right there. Let's switch back over to the default one and just delete that wasted slot now. We don't need that. That can go away. Stick on this. Avatar saying, love your videos. I have little suggestions concerning information representing. Okay, in your amp video, when you named recommended amps, showing chosen parts on the table will be more easy to comprehend than just words. Thanks for great content. Okay, let me reprocess that. Love your videos. I have some little suggestions concerning information representation. Also, just quickly first on that there. Quizurge, subscriber with their Prime there. Thank you very much, my dude. They're saying, hey Ken, just wanted to say thank you for all your contributions and hard work to the Warframe community. Hope you keep the amazing work and don't burn yourself out. Well, thank you very much, Quizurge. I appreciate it. And don't you worry, I'm not burning out anytime soon. There is lots more to come. Absolutely. So as same with different out there, saying in your amp video, when you named the recommended amps, showing the chosen parts on the table, it'll be easier to comprehend than just words. Okay. I understand on that. You'd rather I pointed out the ones on the table rather than just words. Part of making the videos is a balance to make sure that not only am I getting the content out there, but I'm not getting the screen too busy, and I'm actually producing the video in a reasonable amount of time. I can put more and more time into my videos, but that comes a smaller and smaller actual result for the videos. You'll notice some other content creators, both in and out of the Warframe community, they will basically just kind of speak over just footage of whatever's going on and then call it a day. Whereas I do take those steps to put in more editing to give basically more of a lesson approach. These are guides to teach you, but there is a line to be drawn in how much I do on that side of things. But you're absolutely right, I can always look to make things more accessible. And it's all just striking that balance to make sure I get out the content in a reasonable amount of time, but also a reasonable amount of quality. So I'll take that on board. Darth Mac commenting there, Frost Prime. I noticed you've picked up on a couple other people redeeming pick a frame. You actually need to redeem that option to be able to pick a frame. So by watching the channel here, you'll be able to request a specific frame over time, just by getting those channel points by being part of the channel here, basically. Anyway, guys, let's get cracking on with today's sortie, shall we? We've got Zom in the squad. They're bringing in Titania. Of course they're bringing in Titania. It's Zom. If it's not Trinity, it's Titania with Zom. They love them both. The two T frames. So let's go rooty tooty shooty. Oh yeah, the Fard can be brilliant, can't it? Absolutely brilliant. So I have like 400 plus Orkin cells. Any advice on getting those? I just did a load of leveling as I was working my way up on Helene on Saturn. So that's where I got my Orkin cells from, basically. Helene on Saturn. Just for general training purposes. I used it as an alternative to Hydron. It meant that I was actually short on the resources which are native to Hydron for a bit. I got secondary crit chance, didn't I? Oh, red crits on the gaze. I'm in love. I'm in love. It may not be the strongest setup right now, but it's red crits on the gaze. And I'm almost dead. Oops, need to be careful about that. I do not have infinite health as Nyx. I don't know why I thought I could jump as well as roll, but apparently I can only roll like this. But it'll get me past them all safely. There we go. How easy is it to get headshots with an Atarok? I'd say about as easy as any other bow. Just turn down the energy on it, because it will be very noisy, I found. Like, very noisy as a weapon. Just gonna get rid of that one. Because even with black energy, it creates a kind of a smoke which obscures things. If I do... Oh, like that, you can see it still gets that smoke. And that's with a full black energy. So you imagine that with bright blue or something to that effect. Oh, that is in your face. I didn't want to come this way, did I? Where am I? How have I ended up here? What have I done? What? What was that route? Where did I end up a moment? I've gone and broken the waypoint now, haven't I? And apparently I can't go that way. Sure. Sure game, sure. I'm doing well. I'm sorry, I'm doing well. That's what I get for not really paying attention to where I'm walking. Let's head our way out of here, and then I'll have a quick look at the messages I'm missing. There we are, we're all good. We're all good. Alright, alright, alright. How is it to get the headshot with an Astrok? Not that hard. I haven't tested the headshots all that much yet, but you can at least get headshots for blocking headshot-based things, yeah. How do you tell if you've gotten a headshot? Compare the damage to a body shot more than anything. That's your big way of telling. Compare the damage to a body shot. Looks for going for pick a frame Excalibur. Okay, Excalibur's along the line. Well, that's after Zephyr from Ethan. We'll get there. We'll get there with Revenge, apparently. Alright. Oh, Rando wants to go. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Let's bring back Tom. There they are. You have bright pink energy on the Nasrock? Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. Fair enough, but yikes. Dutchland saying, only 30 Warframe or higher for the Protofire challenge. Nice. Joker pointing out, the Nasrock only has a headshot multiplier on the quick shot, not charged or perfect. Reason being the shot has a huge hitbox. Okay, that's worth looking into fully, but okay. Quizzurge, it's hard enough to go the proper way by itself. Can't imagine doing anything whilst looking at chat as well. Yeah. Sometimes I just take a misturn, it happens. There's also a tiny sound notice of a crunching noise. True. I just kind of shoot and hope for the best. Can I explain Nasrock perfect shot, please? So basically, what's the best way to demonstrate this? You know, Zom, I'm going to drop us just a moment so I can demonstrate this. I'll be right back to you, Zom. This will be a demonstration. So, I don't have a reticle in Captura. I keep forgetting, for some reason, they don't put a reticle in Captura. I don't understand it. Like... why? Okay, whatever. Let's bring back Zom. I'll have to demonstrate in the mission whilst using Zephyr. It's fine. Is fine. Let's bring back Zom. Again. Does anyone know where to pick up a Neferi blueprint? I've not actually checked into that one, sorry. Not actually checked into that one. Is it on the market? Probably not, but let's have a look. Oh, there we go. So, blueprint can be found in Nama bounties. There you go. Same way to get Caliban then, which means it's going to be rotating around. It might not always be available, but just double check. Yeah, anything like that, just check onto the market for weapons. It'll usually tell you where you can get the blueprint. Okie dokie, so we've had Nyx from Ripanda. We've now got Zephyr as requested by Ethan. Let's head on over to our spy mission with Zephyr. Gotta say, that's... Ooh, yikes. We'll do it. We'll do it. Let's go. Now, Zephyr's one I've actually been wanting to look into with the Nataruk, because Nataruk, whilst it has got a slightly larger hitbox on the charged and perfect shots, it's still an arrow. So having some AoE potential added on would be nice. So, to demonstrate with the perfect shots, if I hold it down, you see it goes fully red, filling in the reticle. That is a charge shot. In the middle, or rather in the last third, you can see there is that yellow section. Yellow section is the perfect shot. Okay. Get off that. Thank you. So that yellow section, that's your perfect shot. That's where you get your best crit. Now, depending on your fire rate and your overall skill at timing, it may be easier just to rely on charge shots like that rather than going for perfect shots. But that comes down to personal preference. I'm still testing with it to make sure I get optimal builds, not just mathematically, but for testing purposes. Because mathematically, vial acceleration would be the best fire rate. It just would be. But that may not necessarily be exactly what I'm looking for. The build I've got at the moment is not a proper build. This is without all the form necessary for the build I wanted to try, so I still need to level it up some more, and that's what we'll be doing after the sortie. Let's see, you've gone to C. Have we got someone to B? I don't think we've got someone at B, so I'll take B. Here we go, pop that. Let's get this whilst cloaked. Because it's a sortie, we don't want to mess it up. Wunderbar. Yeah, that was never going to die in one shot, was it? Wait, what? Oh, did someone fail another vault? Someone failed another vault, didn't they? It's still a thing? And you mean still a thing? Oh, he's gone. Never mind. Never going to know the answer to that one. Alright, well, let's do that again. You kept getting knocked out of Operator Reaver in Void Mode? I don't know what you mean's going on there, Zom, because Void Mode is Void Mode. But we'll give it another try. We'll give it another try. Peter Power saying, run it with critical delay and shred to get fire rate back. Felt pretty good. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm tending towards. I mean, critical delay is just critical delay. It's just a great thing to have on such a crit weapon. But with Shred, I know some people are saying, oh, you don't need it because it's got infinite punch through. Well, it hasn't actually got infinite punch through. It's got infinite body punch through. It has no punch through innate. So, like, if I fire this here, even through that tiny bit there, it doesn't hit this wall here. So the additional punch through allowed it to get further. I'm not sure if I have Shred on at the moment, so otherwise that might have been a poor demonstration. Yeah, I have got Shred on at the moment, haven't I? You saw I could actually shoot through there, whereas normally you can't. See? So the idea with punch through is also to get through terrain, not just enemies. The enemies bit doesn't really help you out, because you've already got it, but the terrain bit definitely helps out. We got someone going to B and C. Has someone gone to A? I'm just going to shoot them a bit then. Wait. Yeah, A's been done. Yeah, let's just head towards C. Looks like the others got it. One of the things I don't like about 4-player squads for a 3-vault mission, you just end up with one person who's like, oh, okay, I'll just, I'll be here. Yeah, don't mind me. I'll just run around for a bit. Not my favourite design element. What happens when you perfect shot your tornadoes? The same thing as happens when you shoot any tornado. The damage is transferred. Oh, hello. So they've got that one over there. Those are not the exits. The exit's going to be over this way. I'm going to pop that because that's getting... Ah, there we go. We're fine anyway. So yeah, that's a good reason to have the least set shippability, although it didn't turn out necessary there, but it's a good safety. Give it an extra few seconds. Just gonna shoot them on the way through, just because I can. Okay, that got me quicker than I expected. I was in the middle of casting my defensive ability. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Dutch still insane. Perfect shot and Zarta's whisper bubbles are funny. Makes a tiny spirit orb that just slowly floats up in the air. Alright. Fire rate does change how easy perfect shots are. I mean, yeah. Yeah, effects of charge rate, that's pretty much a given. Here's the thing though, between the perfect charge shots, where am I on the building on this one at the moment? Just gonna drop the squads. Oh no, the random's gone. So here's where I'm at the moment. I've got the prime shred on there, so we've got a pretty decent charge rate on it. This I want to upgrade to prime bane, but again I need to former it still to be able to fit that all on. I think with just one more former here I can do that. Now, looking at the stats between charged and perfect, there is a significant difference. The base damage is the same, but the increase in crit chance and crit damage, that's significant. Looking at just how much of an effect that has, let me just bring this up over here. Good old notepad. Good old notepad, just so I can write down what I'm saying at the same time. Get the font up a little bit again, there we go. So we've got 150% and a 4.8 multiplier versus 180% and a 5.3 multiplier. So with regards to those then, I'm just taking the basic 9091 damage. Oop. That's on both of these. So this one here, you take your damage, you multiply it by 1 plus the crit chance, multiplied by the crit damage minus 1. That's how you figure out your average damage per shot. Windows 11 released an update to Notepad, gives it dark mode. Oh, interesting. I don't need dark mode. I'm fine. So, I'm just going to do this on my calculator here. 9091.9 multiplied by 1 plus 1.5, that's 150%, 1.5, times by 3.8. That gives us an average damage per shot here of 60915. I'm going to ignore the decimal because who cares. Down here, doing the same calculation but with those stats, 1.8 crit chance and a 4.3 multiplier when you take out the 1 times. That comes out to 79463. So we can see that going for a charge shot versus perfect, if you can land the perfect, you're actually dealing, just on damage alone, what, nearly a third extra. Yeah, because the third of that is going to be about 20k, that's nearly 20k higher, so nearly 1/3 more damage going for the perfect shot. That's a pretty big deal, and that's with this build here. Doesn't take into account then things like Bane and Grineer. With any proc damage, it's going to double dip on that, so the charge shot will be even higher still, potentially, I think, would it? No, actually, the ratio would still be the same, never mind. Yeah, it's about 1/3 higher going for a perfect shot. That's a thing to look towards. Esprit, mind if I hop in the assassination? You absolutely can, come on in. Galvanized Scope, you think you can get guaranteed red crits? Alright, that's certainly something to have a look at. That is certainly something to have a look at there, isn't it? And Estrogasm, thank you very much for your subscription with Prime. Welcome to the channel, my dude. Enjoy your lovely new blue badge. I'll sip to that. Easy maths? Yeah, every time. It's a simple and very known equation. It's just putting the numbers in to get us there. That's what comes to it. Anyway, for this next mission, as requested by Lucifer Sataniel, it's now Excalibur, who I have continued to not actually put a former into. Or a Hurricane Catalyst, or anything, actually. I continue to refuse to upgrade this guy, so... Sure, let's have him as is. Let's do this. Let's do it, why not? Why Excalibur Umbra? Because they requested Excalibur, not Umbra. That's the rule. I should probably put my weapon back on my Sentinel. I've been having that off there for testing Nataruk, but, you know, probably put that back on. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. It's just basic Excalibur. Sure, it's only a top-level sortie with Xmas Stronghold. What could go wrong? What could go wrong, guys? Absolutely, Zom. Yeah, if you go for perfect shots, you will be firing faster. Now, there is the trade-off. If you undershoot the perfect shot and you get the standard shot, your stats are much worse. I'll need to have a look at how much worse it is, but it is much worse. Definitely a full investigation to be had there, as well as any kinds of quirks going on. Prime Firestorm for the small AoE, so there isn't an AoE on it. The Nataruk has a increased projectile size, but it's not an AoE. So I don't know that Prime Firestorm would even have an effect. But we're still hitting. We're still hitting. Alright, this is where I get magnetic propped to all hell and back, isn't it? Yeah, this might be easier to laser beam for a bit. At least with my laser beam chaining, it'll also hit people who are nearby, so that's useful. Oh, there we went. Using that extra mobility from Arcane Consequence to get here just that little bit quicker. Not that it's a good idea, because then I'm the one that gets targeted and loses all their energy. Beautiful! Split fights doesn't work on it? Oh, it doesn't. Oh, wow, that's a bit rough. There we go, we're good to go to the next zone. Oh, hard landing. I did not mean to have a hard landing there. That always slows me down. It's impressive when it happens. Magnetic proc, why? I was going to use all my abilities. And other lies, I like to tell. What are the amalgam mods and are they worth getting? It depends on what amalgam mod you're looking at. Amalgam Serration, for example, it's a bit of effort to get it, but you probably want to go through that effort anyway for the Exploiter Orb fight. And the extra sprint speed, it's a nice addition, really. Not necessary, but it is nice. And you lose a teeny tiny amount of damage.
What's your favorite tea?
Yo queso grande, subscribing for their second month. I appreciate my dude. Up onto your bronze badge now. What's my favourite tea? My favourite tea is a nice English breakfast. Milk, no sugar, does me just fine. Yeah, definitely my favourite. By a long shot. Went to a cafe the other day and they just had tea lit on the menu. They didn't state which type. And they were serving Earl Grey. I'm like, come on. If you're just going to be serving quote-unquote tea, don't give me Earl Grey. Like, just, no. That's not your standard go-to tea. That's your Captain Picard tea. You never understood milk in tea? Well, it makes sense for black teas, not so much for herbal. That's the difference. It softens the flavour, takes out some of the bitter tang. That's the kind of reason for milk in it, you know? British people can be so British? Well, I am British, yeah. What else do you expect from British people other than to be British, you know? Alright. Let's hit it with a scythe. Oh, it's still a bird, yeah. Fine, let's grab the bow. Okay. Just chucks half the arena at us, that's fine, as you do. We're good, we're good, we're good. Yep. We're good. Alright, let's go.
It should be a long time before we hear Mech's ugly voice again. Now get to extraction.
Never do it for herbal and green tea. Yeah, just don't put milk in herbal tea. It's not a good idea. Just don't do that. Keep it to the black teas. Oh, bullet jumping without Arcane Consequence feels so slow when the proc wears off. Ugh. How are the Iotans doing? Honestly, hadn't done much with them recently. Kind of left them there because there was slightly more important stuff to get on with.
Target down. Assassination contract.
Just ever so slightly. Oh! An affinity booster. Well, that's two things to think of. One, neat. I can use that. Yep, that's very helpful. So I was about to run out of my current one. Two, I forgot to do prediction, didn't I? Whoops. We'll have to do that at some point for something else. Whoops. Did I see your info drop about Exalted Blade? Probably not. There's been a lot of messages. So if I haven't responded to you directly, then the answer is no. Alright, first things first. Request by Sevilda to switch us over to a little bit of rock. Alright, let me just find where the rock is at. Let's grab some Stream Beats rock. I'll just put that on in the background. There you go. There you go. Alright, so. What was your info drop about the Exalted Blade? Randy was saying, don't forget the Exalted Blade has 24 times multiplier on stealth prompts. And the Radiant Finish mod causes enemies to take an additional 3 times multiplier to standing prompts, both scale with power strength. Alright, cool, but that requires caring enough about Excalibur. Also, stealth and Excalibur don't really go together all that well. I know he's got a blinding ability, but that's about the best of it. He doesn't go invisible or anything like that, so it's not the greatest option. But yeah, one of the most annoying bosses in the game? Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Once you have the damage output to handle him, he's not that bad. So we've got a request in the list now of... We've done the Excalibur one, we've got Irelics and then Volt Prime in the list to get through. Alright guys, we'll get through on those. We'll get through on those. We'll absolutely get through them. So let's grab our Irelics first of all. This was requested by Questionable. Sure, why not? Why not? I mean, she's only probably the worst Warframe out there, but sure, why not? If only I could shoot myself in the face with Vara's quiver. What? Alright. Okay. Sure, what? How do I feel about the Venato? I've not had a chance to really make much heads or tails of it so far. So as you see, I've leveled it and I put some mods on, but only just to kind of get started with using it. Okay, actually I don't know why I've got Amalgam Wall shot on here. I must have switched between builds and just left on the Amalgam one, that was a bad idea. How do I feel about that? I'm not answering that, Esprit, go away. Go away. No. No, we don't need to see that. Untucked Shirt, whoa! Coming in with 10 gifted subs out of nowhere. My dude! My dude! Thank you very much there. I appreciate it. That's going out to Mega Dynablade, to Ethan Allen, to Renuva, Darius Darkest. Someone who loves letters and numbers as a name there. I cannot pronounce that. AN78EU5. Let's go with that. To Junebug, to Nazami, to Sparrow, to Jetsam, and to Jeremy. Untucked Shirt. Thank you very, very much, my dude. Appreciate it. I'm saying, sorry. I mean, you, as like everyone, Cloak Bubble isn't stationary. Right, okay, Zom, I get you now. If only you could shoot yourself with the cloak arrow so you could walk around, run around even with invisibility. I get what you mean now, Zom, but that also kind of nullifies a third ability a bit, doesn't it? But yeah. Merry Christmas to you as well, Tosha. Absolutely, Merry Christmas. Thank you very much there. So with the Venato, looking at this, I mean, straight off the bat, let's look at the base stats real quickly, okay? Let's look at the base stats real quickly, and let's compare it to another scythe. Let's compare it to Reaper Prime. You know? So, Venato is on the left, Reaper Prime is on the right. Venato has a better blocking angle, has an improved combo duration. Ooh. That's interesting to note. Its range is ever so slightly lower. The base damage is slightly higher. However, we've got it more in puncture rather than in slash, so that's a bit of a downside. Crit stats are significantly worse, with only a tiny uptick in the status. Okay. Don't do that comparing to Reaper Prime makes people sad. Why does it make people sad? It's another scythe, right? Like, they're both scythes, if I'm recalling correctly. Yeah, they're both scythes, so it's a fair comparison. I mean, I can compare to for example, Hate as well. Hate has a slower attack speed, but slightly higher damage. Again, it's massive in the slash. And much better crit stats. Again, with that slightly improved range there, but not having the combo duration. So Hate and Reaper Prime both have that there. Beard is now also gifting out a community sub. Beard, thank you very much for the gifted sub there, which has gone on out to Zomtronic. Zom, enjoy your resubscription there. And Godly Oz, thank you very much for your subscription with Prime. Welcome to the channel there as well, Godly Oz. Enjoy your blue badge. Oh, you've gone and started a hype train, guys. Well done. Enjoy your emotes are going to be rolling through on that one there. Oh my word. But yeah, comparing the stats, you can see right there, the main thing which is of interest is the increased blocking angle and the combo duration. The crit stats, they're not bad. They just struggle compared to other weapons out there. The attack speed, it's on par with Reaper Prime and it's better than Hate. And the damage being so much more puncture. Yeah, there's still slash on it, but it's a lot lost. A lot lost to puncture there. Esprit, my dude, thank you very much for the gifted subs as well. 5 subs going out to the One Winged Demon, to Jeshuk, or Jesh UK, to Legion 216, to Leo Skuro, and to Hooligan 2615. Esprit, thank you very much. I appreciate my dude. Cheers, guys. You've been awesome right now. Thank you. It's like, looking at it from a stats perspective, the Venato isn't amazing. It leaves room for a Prime to be even better. Wait. Oh, you're going to tell me that combo duration's a bug, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't even... I know what's going on here. It's grabbing the combo duration from bloody secondary dexterity. Right, okay, so no, it doesn't have that. It's that same bug where it doesn't show you exactly the base stats. No, it is just 5 seconds. Fine. Alright, so no, Venato doesn't even have that going for it. Never mind, never mind. I hate that bug. It catches me out every single bloody time because I don't look at these often enough that way. Get this train to level 5. Esprit, we're on level 5 now. Yep, we're on level 5. You've reached the final level of it. Well done, my dude. So, stats-wise, it's honestly not amazing. It's not bad. It's just, it's not the best. It's got multiple competitors. Already we've looked at 2 of them there. Reaper Prime and Hate straight away are just better. One of the big reasons for those of you unaware why puncture is not so desirable is because puncture to damage doesn't really do a lot. It's got a little bit of bonus against armor, but it's not exactly significant. And the puncture status, you can make individual targets deal less damage. Nice, cute. Mostly we're looking to kill the enemies, not reduce their damage by an amount up to 75%. Because that requires 10 procs to get all the way up to there. Slash, on the other hand, Slash procs straight up ignoring armor. It's a big output of damage. And it's the only one of the physical stats which actually adds additional damage on. So that's why Slash is just typically better. So the only thing really going for it is that increased blocking angle. And that is it's a significant note for defensive purposes. It just doesn't really do a lot. Now, does it have any kind of feature? When equipped by Caliban, you've got increased combo counter. Yeah, that's about it. That's about all it's got going for it. At least it's a Scythe, it tends to matter less there. True, there are Force procs. Those are things which go in the favour of Scythes, Force procs. But Force procs are on the heavy attacks. They're not on the rest of the kit. Mostly. There are some attacks, but not all of them. So it still just has... overall, not terrible stats, not amazing stats. Now, if I go Scythe, will that just bring up all the other Scythes that I've got here? Lieutenant Grigori, for example. Comparing these two, Lieutenant Grigori has a lower range, slightly. 0.2, so it's not much of a difference, but it is slightly lower. Grigori has a tiny bit higher damage, but then it has this buff as well, which isn't shown here. So really, it actually has 50% more damage. All the way up to 60% potentially. The crit stats on it, however, are much, much worse than the Grigori. So the Venato does outpace the Grigori in crit stats, which means its damage stats are significantly better on the Venato once you get those crits up and running. The status, however, that's massively in favour of the Grigori, and having that slash being dominant is again in its favour. But yeah, the Grigori, I would say, is probably not close enough to be comparable. Unfortunately, because status isn't that valuable to offset a 1.6 multiplier. That hurts to look at. It does. And then on heavy attack, it throws a spinning energy disc, which is cute. It can throw a kind of a glaive of sorts. It's some gimmicks. You wonder, am I really building around it, or am I building to make up for it? And then Course Assist is the other one I've got here at the moment. Slightly slower, slightly longer range, significantly terrible crit stats. It's all status, is it? That's just a whole different life, but it has built-in corrosive, so I suppose there's that. Can I make a video about how to make a mech fast for a lot of people that don't have one for New War like me? Real or not, if you want one really fast, just get it from the market, honestly. Just get it from the market. That's honestly what I did. Now, I did it when it was even harder to get them, but it is still just a solid way of getting them, honestly. Because there are a number of steps to building the Void Ring, as I've covered in the recent video. Oh, we reached level 4 hype train. Sorry, my bad. We didn't reach level 5. It said we were on the max level, but now Twitch is telling us it was level 4. I don't understand Twitch's hype trains. If anyone does, kudos to you, but honestly, Twitch could be a little bit more, you know, clear about that. It could be. Who cares? It's a hype train. What matters is you guys are enjoying the stream. That's the more important bit, isn't it? So yeah, let me demonstrate. We can go do a mission to demonstrate the kind of process you'll be going through. So, Esprit Zom with Ash and Limbo. Yeah, let's go do it. Let's go do it. Let's walk you through the process, which could be a little more clear about a lot of things. I mean, I think that about most companies these days in any kind of digital content. There is so much just unspoken that really shouldn't be. UIs look terrible. Hey, 69? Yeah, let's do it. Let's pop on down here. I'm just going to force it. Oh, so I went to force this as that happened. That's hilarious. Let's go. So when it comes to getting railjacks, as I mentioned in the Void Ring video, there are quite a number of steps. If we head on over to Lloyd. Oh. Now if we head on over to Lloyd. So you need all these bits and pieces here. These are just the core ones to actually get your very first Necromech, and it's a solid one. So what else do you need? As you can see, you need the Necromech casing, engine, pod, weapon pod. You need to fix them all up using these blueprints and then put them into the Void Ring. That's a lot going into that. Hydrate? Sure, Frost. Now, you can get the built parts and the damaged parts traded from other players. You don't have to go get them yourself. You can trade for them to skip this entire step here. But if you want to go farming them, then the damaged parts you get from killing the Necromechs, and you then also need to go and get the materials all around the place. And some of the materials, Scintillant, you pick that up whilst going to farm these bits and pieces, so it's not the worst there. With things like Spinal Core sections, let's see, Biotic Filters. Yeah, Biotic Filters again, Shark Electroplaques. Those you get from fish, or you can just get from containers around Deimos. Thormic Distillate. Let's see. Tempered Batholite, I think? And Stellated Necrothene. You get all of those from Deimos. The Adramal Alloy, Venerdo Alloy, and Marquis of Veridos. Those all come from other open worlds. So you do need to have certain ranks in other areas if you're going to build it all yourself. That again is where trading with other players can help you to skip out part of the process needed. And it's honestly worthwhile, because grind for the sake of grind, if you don't enjoy the gameplay, will kill your enjoyment of the game. So if you do come across other stuff you can trade and get the bits you need from other players, don't feel bad about it, just do it. That's what I've done. All of this plat here I've got from trading with other players, you know? And then once you've got it all together, you can pop it all into the Void Rig, or as I say, you can just use the Platinum and buy it outright. The parts are pretty cheap to get. I mean, if I look at Warframe Market right now, let's bring this up onto here. Let's switch the scenes over. There we go. We go for a Void Rig set on PC. Yeah, you can get the whole set. This is all the built pieces for 99 Platinum right now. 9900 Platinum, that gets you the set. If you buy the individual pieces, you might be able to get discounted rates, although at the moment it looks like no, you can't. Yeah, buying the set is actually cheaper than the individual parts. Huh, you'd have thunk it, that's unusual. So in that way there, 100 plat, you skip all these blueprints, you skip all the grind for all the materials, all of the bits and pieces. You just need to build this. Or, as I say, you can go buy that from market. That's what, 325, 375 plats, something like that. And it comes with the built-in reactor as well. Reactor and catalyst. So if you are struggling with these grinds, if they are just taking too long, just trade with players. Seriously, there is a trading system. Use it. It's just so much easier. Getting mods, yeah, again, trading, because the way I see this game, it's a casual game. Do the bits you enjoy, trade for the bits you don't. It's just far more effective overall, far more enjoyable in my opinion. If you want to go through things solo, by all means, go ahead and do so. You're going to come up against grinds which are designed with the idea of trading in mind. I mean, the drop rates, they're definitely not designed for someone to solo everything. Chance will come around and bite you in the ass eventually. So, as much as you can get some mods here, and you can get plenty of decent mods here. Intensify, Flow, you can get yourself Vitality. The others aren't as amazing, but those three are amazing. The engine efficiency, slide efficiency, that can come in handy as well, but these are the three big ones here. And then you can transmute a bunch of them as well and get the final ones from just trading, unless you go and get them in normal ways. Let's see, what Deimos Archgun do I prefer? What's the best Archgun? So the Deimos Archguns, I haven't actually used much of the other ones. In fact, I haven't used them at all. So I only actually use the Morsalon, and the Morsalon is just good enough. The Morsalon is just good enough. This one right here. It's a very powerful weapon. It gets the work done. The damage output on it is pretty mad. The magazine on it is huge. And it's got that secondary firing mode after a few kills where you just uber blap an area. It's very nice to have. I mean, look at the damage on that. Radial damage, 46,000. That's before the crits happen. Crit chance 100%, multiply 6.3 times. So that, multiply it by 6.3 times, straight up. You're talking, what, 250,000 damage? More than that, actually. Yeah, getting close to maybe 300k damage. That's insane. That's actually insane. You add on this bit as well, the direct hit damage if you land it, you're well over 300,000 damage. It's huge. So I don't really need an alternative to that, with the exception of the Fluctus. The reason this one isn't an exception is because it has unlimited punch through, so that works in areas where you can really benefit from the punch through. Otherwise, these two, they cover most use cases. It really does cover just most use cases straight up. And then the others are just as you feel fit, really. Because they are a grind. There's no getting around it, they are a grind. Yeah, as Quiz is saying, he's saying someone got it all himself. It's just a good idea to trade. It's just a good idea to trade. Trading is a huge part of this game. It's an MMO, for goodness sake. Jokes saying, the way I see trading is a bad luck protection system. 100%, yeah, it is. Like, that's exactly what it is. It also allows people to buy into the system, so that supports the game. It allows people to play for free and then access the paid features, so it's a lubricant between options in that regard, but it also functions, certainly for free players, primarily as bad luck mitigation. And the fact that doesn't exist for standard Warframes, for things where you can't trade it, that's when you really feel the burn. That's when you really feel the burn of potential grinds. We're going to do a demonstration of exactly the mission we're talking about and how you can handle it. Let's head on over to Mother, that's the one. Thinking about that for a bit. Let's go do the tier 3 isolation bolt. Let's go get the parts we're looking at. And I'm going to use you ready for it because why the hell not, eh guys? Why the hell not? Right, as soon as Zom is okay with us going. Zom? There we are. Cool. Thoughts on Ireli? I don't like her. I really do not like Ireli there, Victor. Her kit feels underwhelming at best, clunky at worst. The synergy doesn't really feel to be there, and the individual functionality doesn't feel to be there. So, this ability for a bit of crowd control is... it's uninspired. The Aqua Blades, they're great up until around about level 20, and then they fall off hard. They really do fall off hard at that point. Like, there can be the damage there. It's just not a lot. Her second ability is her defensive ability. This is her damage reduction, and then it's not a lot. Oh, we need to go get worm residue. And in the open worlds, it can kind of work because they're designed to have movement like this happening. In more cramped spaces, you're bouncing off stuff, and watch the bounce. You lose a lot of momentum by just briefly touching stuff. That makes it a right pain to get around. Right pain. But if you don't use this, then you lose your damage reduction. You have no tank ability. This is our entire defensive ability outside of just general crowd control. And there's that momentum I'm talking about. You can dash to get around, but that's the limit of it. Did I farm Ireli or buy her? I bought her. I did also farm her, so that I could subsume her to the helmet, but I bought her originally. I did the whole quest on stream, and my god, was that an ordeal. Now, whilst we're on Marina, we can cast abilities. Subsumed abilities cannot be cast, though, so that's a bit of a shutdown. And you are limited to secondary only. Not an exalted secondary, just your secondary. So, yeah. Bit yikes there. It's just... on the open world, it doesn't feel as bad, but you can still feel it's slow compared to just, you know, Archwing. Why would we go through that normally? So the travel aspect of it isn't too great, and where you're in missions where you don't have the speed of an Archwing, you're then competing with the fact that everything is tiny and cramped. That's just painful. So I don't like her. She limits your options, and the options she brings to the table in response to that are uninspired at best. What MR am I? I am MR30. I've done a few weapons. I've just remembered I've got radiation on this build. Whoops. Probably shouldn't have brought radiation here, but sure. You're ready on an infested tile set? Oh god, yeah, that is just pain. Not specifically Deimos, just the other ones like Eris. Oh. Actual pain. Yeah, that was the pain of bringing radiation. That was a slow kill. If I brought corrosive, that would have been a lot faster. My bad on that one. As you can see, even with radiation, we're still getting plenty of damage done to most enemies. It'd be worse if I brought viral. That would just be terrible. Whilst radiation is even weaker against the strongest units, the proc still happens. True, there is that Ethan, but then when it comes to killing the Necromechs, I actually use my Necromech for it normally, because that's even easier. They do not stand up very well to having a player Necromech just kind of beat them in the face. That's my go-to at this stage. Hello, Penguin. I'm doing pretty alright today. Hope you're doing well yourself. We're using Irelics, but that wouldn't usually be my preference. We're just kind of demonstrating. Although I feel like Questionable wasn't looking for a demonstration and more just torture. We get that from time to time here, don't we? Oh. No. Now, I do find that Natrik has a relatively decent innate slash rate, which is pretty nice. I haven't done a hunting missions build on it as yet, but just as is, it gets a pretty nice amount of slash. Oh, Rando is down. Rando's killed themselves, okay. They'll be on their feet in a moment. Yeah, you're right, Ethan. You're right. If you are getting your first Necromech and you've not got the help of allies, then yeah, you absolutely need to use radiation. I need to be burning some of those spawn parts. I need to look out for those. Getting those red crits from just walking around as Irelics. Pretty much her main use at this point. Oh wow, that popped an area, didn't it? Just all the mini structures around, at least temporarily affected. But look at that, look at the way it's flinging them around. How is that useful to us as an ability? I mean, they changed it for Caliban pretty much on release, annoyingly after I'd made the video. But yeah. That throwing enemies around is not the most helpful kind of grouping them up, because it's not grouping them up at that point.
You are almost through the infested tunnels. The Exalted ruins lie just ahead.
Ethan's saying the damage on a maxed out build makes hunter munitions usually just worse and corrosive unless you get to really high levels. It depends on what you define as really high levels. I've had a discussion about that before now, how one person's high level is another person's every day. Let's see if I can achieve anything with this bow. There we go. Yay! I think the bow helped. Alright, Necromech, come at me. I'm not using my arena because then I lose my bow, which is great, isn't it? Oh, wow. This bow is good. This bow is good. I mean, I already knew it was good, but let's way through. Let's way through here. Come on. Lead me, game. There we are. Yeah. Natrik single-handedly made every non-explosive bow obsolete. Yeah. The non-explosive bows, so we're talking things like Dread, we're talking things like Daikyu, we're talking things like Paris, they really struggle to ever compare to this. Daikyu at least has a mod to go with it, but otherwise, yeah. Paris has what's the heal on status effects one? That's just rough. Is this the way I want to be going? This is not. I'm trying to find where the bolt is. Bow is dumb. I mean, considering it is an end game weapon, it's understandable that it's very strong. Like, that's the big takeaway here, guys, is that not everything is meant to compare to everything perfectly. Oh, here we go. Yeah, not everything's supposed to compare with everything. And this being an endgame weapon, something you pick up from the latest quest in the entire series of them, kind of understandable that it's got a lot of power. Kind of understandable. I'm using radiation on these enemies. This is pretty nice. wonder what those symbols are supposed to mean. I'm not a lore guy for this game because the lore is a little bit all over the place. I don't really focus on the lore too much. Kind of weird considering we've just had a big old cinematic quest, and, storyline shenanigans, but I just overall, I find it easier to play this game if I don't try to think about the lore. Too bad you have to get a Necromech for this weapon. It's good for getting a Necromech. Again, yeah, but you've got plenty of alternatives out there. Plenty. Like, unlike with saying I'll use a Necromech to get a Necromech, you don't have to just use this bow. There are so many weapons out there. This is just one example of a powerful weapon. It is not the most powerful weapon by any stretch of the imagination. It's nice that I can just kind of blind fire into loads of stuff and just... it dies. But it's not the only option. At MR8, you can pick up one of the most powerful weapons in the game, the Fullman. At MR5, if you've got, dedicated support, or if you're just really good as a player, you can already get Kuva weapons and, what's it called, Tenet weapons. Like, part of the quest was just by not patching any plot holes. I mean, I wouldn't look at it like that, no. I wouldn't look at it like that. They've gone a route which allows for apparent plot holes to be hand-waved away, but that's not the design of it, no. A little bit harsh on it. Instead, the plot holes are just because plot holes. Broken War is all you need? Doubt. Doubt. Considerable, substantial doubt. But you do you. You do you. Oh, the defense target's gone this way. I should probably catch up with them. Let's try and use Merolina in here, shall we? I'm sure that'll go swimmingly. Oh, hey, Scintillant. I didn't even notice that was there. I mean, it's fair enough about using Broken War. I used Broken War for a long time when I was a low-level player, but Broken War is a low-level weapon, not a high-level. Have I got Caliban yet? Surprisingly, Nick, yes, I have got Caliban yet. That would be how I made a video on Caliban most recently. But we'll use that one next, yeah, sure. Well, I say next, there is a queue. You're behind Vault Prime and another Caliban request, incidentally. Let's see, it's level 56. I'm using every ability on it. And this is the result. It's not going anywhere. It's getting the full damage that I can affect it with. All of them are getting the full effect that I can hit them with. I've run out of energy. Oh, can someone mark the resources? I wasn't there. I wasn't paying attention. Down this way? Down here. There we go. Yeah, I should probably go grab those. Yoink! Status immunity? I believe it has status immunity. Yeah, I'm not seeing any slash box, but even then, it's just... Oh, there goes my Merolina. It takes a lot for this ability to get anything done. This is level 51 infested. I'm just... I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in it. It's not like a close spinning blade would be that overpowered, because have a look at Gara. Gara has a combo which allows close damage, which scales indefinitely. She's not overpowered. So that is Irelia on the open world. Let's fly out of here, because that is just better than using a K-drive. It just is. The exit is the exit. Ta-da! Why am I playing her? Someone requested her. In fact, that someone was questionable who picked her. Questionable. Seems like a chill stream. That's the intention, yeah? We're here on Warframe, doing bits, learning bits, all good all around. That rando's probably going to drop out any moment now. So, that's your basic process on going and doing the Necromech vaults, and then you get the Necromech parts. You don't have to do the final bonus there, but it's a good idea because of all the resources it gives you. We have a look at that there. I did absolutely no fishing. I did absolutely no mining. And yet I've got Biotic Filters, I've got Bapholite, Adramalium, Dagonic, Esivron, Lost Globes, a Dendrite Blastoma, we've got the Necromech Weapon Receiver, we picked up Mother Tokens, we picked up Animus Matrices, Saturated Muscle Mass, Scintillant Spinal Core. You see, we've gotten loads of various resources. So just going through that and getting to the end is worth it to then be able to build these parts. And we got two of the parts straight up. Weapon Receiver and Pod. Done. Halfway to building a Necromech right there. So it's not terribly hard. It's just going through the process. And then picking up all the other materials. Because that's not going to give you all of them. It's going to help you get a load of them though. That's a detail. Apparently the Saxon projectiles can pierce Limbo's rift and still damage shields. Well, that sounds like a bug. Make sure you report that one if you experience it. I started saying, I have a 60% Toxin Kuva Brammer when it was meta. Is it still good? Yes, it's still good. It's still good. I don't want to be Hero Mud now. We've done that bit there. We're leaving the Necrolisk. We've done that area. We're done that bit, guys. I'm not a big fan of the Isolation Vaults. It's just not really part of content I enjoy that much, which is why I don't do it all the time. So next request we have is for Vault Prime. And yeah, we can get onto that. Hard part, I remember, is just leveling up Voids as Joker. There is some difficulty in there in that it's the actual level up requirements rather than the standing. Once you've got to the tier 3 vault, getting standing is easy. From that vault we just did there, that was what... How many bits did we get? Can we see? Oh, we can't see anymore. I think it was 3 of the matrices, so that would be 15,000 standing from one mission. So that's an easy win right there. That's an easy win. Oh, we got the Voltamelon. Guys, do we roll with the Voltamelon or do you take option B? I'm going to make a poll out of this, actually. I'm going to make a poll out of this. Do we do Voltamelon or option B? And if you ask what option B is a secret, that's what. So which Volt? Voltamelon or B? I'm just going to give you guys a minute to decide on that side there. Days Tank saying, mind checking out my Vault Fashion? Send it to me. Just send it me in game, we can have a look then. Yeah, the actual rank of rewards though for the Lloyd Syndicate, they do take a bit. And that's not a process you can really speed up, you just kind of get there over time. Might I be making a guide on the new proto leveling gear? I might do. If you want me to make a guide on that side of things, then absolutely. Pop any suggestions over on the Discord. We have a suggestions channel, which is designed exactly for those suggestions there. So if you want to see a video on anything in particular, pop it in that suggestions channel. Reason being is very simple. It's so I can actually remember what the suggestions are, because anything that happens on stream here, it's a 50-50 chance I'm going to forget it by the end. Let's be honest now. Alright, let's have a look at this vault. Look. Okay. That is edgy. That is right up there for edgy, straight away. We got that fierce, fiery red with the orange undertones I can see there. Black and white throughout the rest of the kit. The cross swords on the back from the Sildar Syndana. Edgy, my dude. Edgy. Alright. Alright, Paula's come in. You want an alternative vault. Alright, alternative vault it is. Oh, we're going to have a Vault Prime to have a look at that. Never mind. That just hurt my eyes straight away. We saw all we needed to see in half a second there, didn't we? So, option B is not going to be this. Option B, let's mess around. with a completely different vault. Let's default those colours. Get rid of the old attachments. We don't need these bits on here. Go away. Let's have a look how he looks without all this stuff in the way, first of all. Thank you very much. We'll keep the Lotus Ephemera though. This skin. Oh. A sentient vault. I noticed that more and more with the optional skins, the alternative skins, we're getting a kind of a clothing appearance on some of them. We had that with, for example, what was his name? Revenant. The Revenant skin we got recently has a similar clothing feel to it. But look at that. Energy coursing through him is beautiful. Full disclosure, DE did give me this skin for free. Doesn't change my opinion of the fact that it is absolutely gorgeous. Harry, that's not a concern. Okay, that's not what you should be looking at. Harry, there is an entire Warframe here. Biosentient mechanical infested hybrid technology. Electric power beyond mortal comprehension. And that's what you're focused on? Bonk. There's only one place you stare on at Vault? I mean, yeah. You've got to stare at the chest, because that thunder in there is incredible. Absolutely. It's not Uredi? No, it's not Uredi. Well spotted, Nazami. You're very right. It is, in fact, not Uredi. Oh, did we miss this one? No, that was that one. I thought I closed that tab. Don't worry, I got a good one. Grendel. See, the problem is, your username is the same as your username on Twitch. So if I look at this and it is not a good one, I'm timing you out. If I look at this and it is not in fact a good one, I am timing you out. So should I still click this look link? Do you think it is really a good idea for me to click this look link? You're willing to take that risk? Alright. Come back later. You're timed out. Come back later. Bloody, honestly. Rebecca inspired. It feels it. Oh, right, Nova, you've got the Loco emotes. You've got a good taste in streams. You got a good taste. I've been watching Loco for years. Alright, well. Who was that? Who was that? Let's get rid of you. What I use says Alien Desolation. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay. No, fair enough. Fair enough. Well. Yeah, I mean, that is a painfully electric blue right there. It's gone and seared the rest of him in the process. Sparky. Quidge saying, hey, random question, but I just got a mod drop booster from the sortie. What should I farm for with it? Endo. Endo. Mod drops, Endo is counted as a mod drop, so it'll double your Endo drops. So, yeah, use it for that. Only doubles it from drops, though. Doesn't double it from rewards. So, things like arbitrations, not affected. The Endo you get from bounties, not affected. But it does affect the Endo you get from enemies. It affects the Endo that you get from, say, for example, just general drops over on the arena missions in Sedna. So, it's a great thing to use over there. Double Endo. Alright, Ethan, I'm just not even reading that out. I'm going to leave you to that. You guys are focusing on all the wrong details. All of the wrong details. Sanctuary Onslaught? Sanctuary Onslaught, you don't get drops. So, no. No. Round rewards are not drops. Remember that. It may be referred to as a drop table, but they're not drops, they're round rewards. Drop boosters of any type only affect drops. Alright, let's take this vault out for a spin, shall we, guys? And what better way to do that than to pop a few relics, I think. What better way than to pop a few relics? And have we got decent ones? Ooh. Axie capture or lith capture? I mean, we obviously got to do the capture. I just don't know whether I want to do lith or axie. Is Lavos still my main? Lavos is still my main, yeah. And Necromech mod farms, that is another thing you could do, absolutely, yeah. Scarface, that's a good call. Necromech mod farms are an option there. Axie? Yeah, it's only Axie then. So if you want to be joining in for an Axie Fisher or 3, we're going to do a few of them. Send a message over to the Kengineer, I'll bring you on into the squad. Agent Rome saying, also there's an ad going on, so I can't hear Kengineer tell me not to say spoilers in the chat. Sorry. Have I not titled the stream correctly? Let's see. What does it say on the title of the stream here? I'm going to read the title of the stream. It says, spoilers after the war. Does anyone here expect there to be no spoilers or spoilers? You're out to spoil. If you're here and you've not done the quest, you accept that you're going to learn things that you shouldn't have learned. There we go. That was not a request. Also main Lavos, good to know. Timed out, so go away. But don't go away. You'll be back shortly. There's spoilers, so obviously there are no spoilers. True, yeah, you know what, that's how language works, right, yeah. You haven't done the war within, well, that's your life drain over. Can't hard out forever. Can you join? Yes, you can, come on in. I don't recognise your username, come on in. Let's have a look at your profile, whilst we're loading up here. Here we go. Master rank 15, fair enough, you're not like new to the game, that's cool. Maining Wisp, that's... Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. This is what I like to see. Maining Wisp and Fullman. Mwah. Love it. Love it. Invite? Come on in. I mean, come on. I'm a little bit more than the recruiting chat, I'd like to think. Come on, just inv. Sorry, it almost felt like a message from someone timed out there. Kind of happened. Kind of happened. Nah. I'm seeing things. No way that happened. So, let's see. Where we go? Where we going? What one do I want to use here? I got loads of these. Let's use this one. Why not? Why not? I'm going to lose it with Wisp Prime releases with Foreman Prime. Oh, that's going to be a great day. That is going to be such a great day. Foreman Bloody Prime. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. You're very right there, Agent Rome. Absolutely, yeah. That is pretty much DE confirming where the finger comes from, yeah. Zonoano saying your YouTube videos are awesome. Thank you, my dude. Welcome to the Twitch channel as well. Welcome here. Biofrast, no. Guys! Focus on the equipment, on the capabilities. Yeah, focus on what they're bringing to the table. Not what they're bringing to the chair. Come on now. Ugh. We need a bonker mode. There's too many of you that need bonking from that tawny bat. Should you take Primed Fury or Shred? Ooh. Do you prefer to melee or do you prefer to range? Both of them are kind of middle ground, not really required things. So whatever you prefer, really. Do you prefer to melee or do you prefer to range? Loco Shaman mode? Oh, I feel like Loco would be a bit upset if I stole that. I feel like he would be a bit upset. As in, would probably, you know, litigate in some manner. And I'm not going to piss off Loco. Make my own? I could look at options there. I could look at options. We do have a emote suggestions channel. It's just most people have never posted there, so it seems like most y'all don't really want new emotes, because otherwise there'll be posts there all the time about them. Yeah, that's just my 2 cents on it. If you want an emote, pop it in the emotes idea channel on Discord. Let me know what it is you want exactly, and we can look into making that happen. You like to main Limbo and Corinth? Yeah, fair do. I wouldn't do that, but fair do. What we... Ooh. Use Volt Prime, get Volt Prime. That's a win. Yep, that's a win. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. we go. Not many void traces from that, but it's fine. We got the Vault Prime systems. That's a nice pickup. Plus 5 plat. Is it only 5 plat? Oh. I swear there would have been more. Damn, Prime Resurgence really does mess stuff up. Okay, never mind. Never mind, I was happy about that for a moment. And now I've learned it's terrible. Well, not terrible, but far from amazing. Alright. Well, we just gotta try again and get more, haven't we? We just gotta try and... Zom? Zom? Alrighty, I guess we have a space available. Yeah, Zom dropped out. We have a space available. Someone else want to join in and do a couple capture missions? Get some bits and pieces out of these relics we got going here, guys. There you are, yep. We have got a Wabbit. Not a Wabbit, A or a Wabbit. Or if we pronounce it like a geologist, it's Wabbit. Oh, you only had one Axie Relics on? Damn, okay. I mean, fair enough. Damn. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. There we go. There we go. Let's bring... Wait, I have a Harrow Relic? Did I get this? I mean, I'll use it, I just don't remember getting it. Sure. Fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. Let's see if I can get the Harrow piece first time. That's the K6. If anyone else brings a K6, you're amazing. Hey, Z1 Alpha, you're amazing. With a pet that doesn't die. Remains to be seen. You shared a vault piece. Well, there's that Zom. Thank you. And how many Warframes do I actually use the extra slot? A few of them. Not many, but a few of them. Until recently, I've been very lazy about just never forming frames, but it's becoming more and more important. Well, rather, not so much important as just kind of the next step of things to do. Like for a while, I was spending my time and resources gaining MR, and now that MR 30 and that forming frames is nowhere near as painful as it used to be. Yeah, I can use the Exodus more often now. Do I believe they should bring the raids back? I am not fussed either way. I would rather have content that is polished and ready for the current meta than just bring things back for the sake of it. If they remove raids, they had a reason for it, and I wouldn't want them to struggle trying to fix whatever reason that was rather than focus on something they could just do good. So I'm not fussed either way. If they can do it well, if that's what they want to focus, sure. Full disclosure, I never experienced a raids part of Warframe, so I have no experience with it. No nostalgia gripping me with it. Oh, that speed is beautiful. It's not the fastest in the game, but it's still beautiful. Yes! Nailed it. Hole in one. First time I've opened a K6 relic, and there's a Harrow Prime blueprint. Oh, that's beautiful. That is just beautiful. Oh. Oh. Cheers to that game. Cheers to that. That is a T8? What is a T8? That was a K6. Streamer RNG? It's a known thing here. It always happens. It always happens. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it is. I don't know how it is. But if I'm on a stream and I open up relics, they just go better. They do. They just go better. Alright, let's see. Do I have the other Harrow relics then? Harrow. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I've apparently got a few. So, Harrow Prime Chassis. Harrow Prime Systems, Harrow Prime Neuroptics. Why is that on an Axie as well? That's a dick move, game. That's a dick move. Like my triple I relic pack. Oh yeah, that was beautiful. Beautiful, and also revealed a bug in the process. I had to report that one, but beautiful all the same. So I guess we're doing a T8. Yeah. And we've had Volt Prime for a bit now. Let's switch it over to the next request, which was for Caliban. Let's bring out Caliban. Bam. Let's do this. We'll go to the Axie Capture. T8. Upgrade the relic to Maxarinos. Let's do this. I think that streamer look put the Rift opening stream. Oh yeah, Zom, that was amazing, wasn't it? And that was a request there from Beard for some lo-fi. Sure, let's switch over to lo-fi for a bit. Whilst we load up this mission, we are now on lo-fi. Rather, it's just loading. Yeah, there we are. Yep, there we are. Cool. Unium saying I spent 200,000 Kuva rolling a Pentarim for maximum magazine size because I wanted the longest Carmine Panther. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I wouldn't spend as many resources on that, but to each their own. There are plenty of things I've spent resources on that others would balk at. That is a beautiful sound design for the ability, though. Beautiful sound design. Not normally something that I'll cover in videos is sound design and stuff. Because I do tend to focus on the more practical, and there's going to be the audio snobs out there all over it. But I do like that sound. It sounds like an ability that's supposed to cost 100 energy at base. Let's just swoop our way through this. I'm going to block this area because I can. Flap. Do it again. Flap. I'm fast. Yeah, I've got the bonus movement speed from somewhere. I think. Did I? I had bonus movement speed there, didn't I? Yeah, it was Wisp, wasn't it? I must have had the Wisp buff. Yeah, that was with the Wisp buff, wasn't it? Oh, and Volt buff, probably. Hey, there we go. Harrow Prime Neuroptics. Would you look at that? Oh, don't worry about it, Don't worry about it. We got the Neuroptics. Yes. 2 down, 2 to go. I told you guys, stream. Look, it's a thing. It happens. I have no control over it, but it. Yeah. Yeah. It be like that. It do be like that. This wasn't a stream intended to get Harrow Prime, but I guess I'm going to get Harrow Prime today. Let's work towards it, yeah. Alright, what's next on the docket? Harrow there. We have H3, and I've got a few of them. Let's do it. Let's go do it, guys. Oh, wrong button. H3, there we go. Bam. You have one H3? Perfect. If you guys don't have an H3, that's fine. Like, we're not farming specific stuff here. You guys are welcome in with or without it, so long as you have a relic. Oh, would you? Look at that. 3 of them. Love it. 3 of them. Oh, fingers crossed on this one. Fingers tightly crossed. We're looking around about... I want to say about a 28% chance of getting it now. Yeah, about 28% chance. The rare drop? Yeah. So 10% for me, 10% for the other guys, because we're all radianting it. And so it comes out to about a 28% chance of at least one. Yep. Speed! I'm just going to run past him. That mower had no idea what was coming. Oh, I need to go get that reactant. Considering the pain of farming... Oh, that's response disarm. Right. It can be a bit annoying to farm. There's no two ways of looking at it. It's just a bit annoying to farm. It's not going to be rolling in, that's for certain. You know what? Why am I not spinning? There we go. This is how we play on a low-level mission, isn't it? Just tornado my way through. Super speed here. I need to make sure I've actually picked up enough reactant. Oh no, only... What? Wait, what? Ah, where have I missed it all? Who farmed it behind me? Yikes. Having this problem every time I launch Warframe, it keeps saying content servers temporarily unavailable. How to fix this? What platform are you on there? Oh, where's all the reactant? There's one behind me. I need to go get that. Here we go. Here we go. We're all good now. There's the one up this way, which will be all I need. That was annoying. That was annoying. But, oh, for crying out loud. I'm getting stuck on everything now.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
You're on PC. Ooh, well, we're on PC as well here. This stream is on PC. So if you're having that issue, I honestly have no idea. Because the servers are definitely working right now. First time launching the game, just installed it yesterday. That is an odd one. 3 relics, 3 rewards. Love it. Love it. Yeah, Konfuzuki, that's your name, yeah. Konfuzuki. There we go, I got it. Konfuzuki. Content servers are temporarily unavailable. I don't think I've ever seen that one. I really don't think I have. No. Honestly, no idea. If you recently installed it, it might be that your installation has gone wrong. It's possible along that line there. I don't know where you've installed it from, if you got it from Steam or if you got it from their website. So, maybe just, again, check the launcher, make sure it has fully installed. And if it hasn't fully installed, or well, if it has fully installed, you may want to just, as horrible as it sounds, uninstall, reinstall. Because you're fresh to it, but I don't know what's going on there for you, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah, if it's my luck, I know. We're smashing through it, guys. We're smashing through it. So, yeah, Harrow. So I've done the T8, done the K6, done the H3. The only thing left is the G3. Oh, it's a common. Oh, no, guys, it's common. No, there's no chance of this working. Absolutely no chance of this working. It's a common. Ooh, we're out on that one, aren't we? We're out. Let's see, we've only got one option. It's a mobile defense. Oh, wow, we are really wrecked by this one. Yeah. This is the end of the road. This is where the luck ends, guys. I'm a streamer, I got this. No, here's the thing. We just got 2 uncommons and a rare straight away. There is absolutely no way we're going to get this one first time on a common. It just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. I mean, look, we got a B5 and a V5. So, straight away, we've only got 2 chances at it. 2 chances. Let me see. That comes out to a little bit less than a 1 in 2 chance. Make a prediction? Yeah, let's do it. Let's make a prediction out of this one. Will I get the Harrow piece? Yes or no? Give you guys a minute on that prediction there. So grab yourself your little blue spanners at the bottom of the chat window.
This
Actually, channel points here. You get them just for watching, so why not use them now? Take a guess, take a gamble. Are we going to get the Harrow piece on this single run? Also, just going to blow up the area because I can. There we go. Summon reinforcements. Put down a armor stripping zone. That's going to do as well. Oh, is that Hildred? Nope, don't know. Is that my energy just showing itself for once? It doesn't normally show itself, which is kind of weird. I think that is actually my sentient energy. That's one way to test. Huh. Usually that's not as visible. I don't know what's going on with this tile set, but I like it. Dream Look backfires, I get a rare uncommon drop. I mean, it's possible. Or I could just get, you know, the wrong common. No, it's not the dash. This is definitely the sentient energy. What annoys me is that, say if I cast it here. Try again. Yeah, casting it there. You can see how you can see the range there. You can see the range there. But if you're in a small corridor where it goes through the walls, you can't actually see if you're in the zone or not.
We are finished here.
But yeah, that is from his 4, absolutely.
I need access to a terminal.
Just grab that, because I want the extra reactant. Thank you very much. Continue speeding our way through this mission here. Caliban, what do? Do exclamation mark Caliban. Do exclamation mark Caliban, and that'll be Caliban, what do? Alternatively, enjoy laser beams, summon sentience, stompiness, which goes out quite a distance, and spin. I can go full sentient and just start spinning aggressively. And on the lower level missions, that actually does something. As you get to high level missions, it's not effective, and even at low level missions, that energy cost is obscene. But looks funny. I mean, the sentients do look a bit weird, and he is a sentient frame. I mean, it's just cloven in two. His neck is holding him together here, or his skull. Just as a question, what frame do you bring for public Eidolon hunt? Gonna be your first. If it's gonna be your first and you're going public, that's gonna be rough because you're gambling on the others there knowing what they're doing. If you have her, Trinity is a good pickup for keeping yourself and your allies alive, as well as for the lures. I would strongly recommend, if it's your first time you're going public, do not go for the high level bounty. Go for the single Eidolon. Learn the process first. You can work onto the others once you know what's going on. And their Trinity will at least be helpful, and just make sure you don't all keel over. Yeah, don't go for Rhino, no. Trinity's a good one. Wisp is a bit of a mix bag. She can work, but she's not ideal for it. Volt is a decent one. If you don't know what you're doing, Volt's not as good as if you know what you're doing. But Volt is meta if you know what you're doing. Chroma's another good one to pick up. Support frames, really. Gotta learn somehow. You might learn better finding people to work with. People who actually are ready to help out someone who doesn't know what's going on. In public, I'll be honest, you might meet a lot of toxic people. Eidolons bring out the toxic people in this game. Yeah, if you just go into a public one for the first time, bring a support frame that can survive. But you're probably better off finding a group of people to work together who are happy to show you the ropes. Find people who want to help. Public, you're gambling. And gambling on a lesson is not a good lesson to learn. Alright, mission complete. Let's see. Did we fail to get it? We got like a 1 in 2 chance. Slightly less than a 1 in 2 chance. And fire everywhere. Just lots and lots of fire. This is obscene. Guys, please. Why? We get it twice over. 1 in 16 chance we get it twice over. What is this? Will we get the Harrow piece? It turns out absolutely yes, we did get the Harrow piece. 4 relics, 4 Harrow parts. Easiest game in the world. I don't know why anyone complains about farming. I don't know why anyone complains about farming. It's totally easy, guys. All we have to do is run it once. That is mad. What is this? What actually was that? I just... Oh my word. Let's go build Harrow. Yeah, I even have the argon crystals just lying there waiting for some reason. It was meant to be, guys. It was meant to be. I have all the resources just sat waiting for it. Let's do it. Harrow Prime New Optics, Harrow Prime Chassis, Harrow Prime Systems. I swear to God, it looks like I'm making this up, doesn't it? Oh, we got the argons from the vault. Of course, Esprit. Yes. That's where we got them from. That makes sense. Give you 3 months of farming Harrow back. I just... What? Yeah. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We nailed it. Cheers to that, guys. If you hydrate yourself, you get better drop chances. This is true, yeah. If you hydrate yourself, if you exercise, go for a walk if you want to, just light exercise. That's all you need, just some amount of exercise. If you eat right, sleep right, you get better looking game drops. It's just a fact. There's some more hydrate. Thank you, Caro Abbott. There we are. I'm actually running out of tea, which is why the water there. We've done a few rounds of Caliban. Next on the list was... Oh. A fully randomized loadout. Thank you, Zom. Okay, sure. Let's see what we get here. A fully randomized loadout. Please not Ireli. Please not Ireli. Please not Ireli. Oh, for crying out loud! Why? I asked one thing. One. Not Ireli. This is the other end of streamer luck. I get the nice rewards, and you guys get to see the Schadenfreude. Look, Foreman, I'll watch it be the backup Foreman. Watch it be the wrong Foreman. It's the wrong Foreman! Ah! I got this one to demonstrate a lack of former. Ah! Why? That's just... Why didn't I sell it? It's a Foreman. I keep the Foreman. Alright. I'm calm. I'm cool. I'm good. It's fine. Are these worth it? Prisma Twin Gremlins. It's not even got a potato on it. It's not even got a potato. New rule, only one Ireli per stream? Ah, we can't set that rule. We can't set that rule, that's unfair. Like, this is unfair! I just... Whatever, I'm just putting lethal turrets... Oh, no, not lethal turret, we've got barrel diffusion here. I'm just putting heat to charge on and calling it a day, whatever. Whatever. Prisma Dual Cleavers, have you got... Oh... No potato. Well... Yeah, this is what I get. This is what I get. I might as well put that on you. It's fair to us who don't like Ireli as well. We don't get that much Ireli on the stream. This is the second time she's been here. And this was a full randomized loadout. That was a 1 in like 50 chance. Something like 1 in 50. The game's got a sense of humor today. You know? It's like, here, have Harrow Prime. And then also have Ireli. Reroll? No, we're here. We're here now. We're here. Baby Kangaroo saying, hey Ken, yesterday Sortie Disruption was pretty tough. Any advice? It was shotgun only. Ah, right. I didn't actually do that one, but with Disruption on Sortie, if you are struggling, Cold Procs, Armor Strip, and Magus Lockdown. Those three, Cold Procs, Armor Strip, Magus Lockdown, are your strongest tools for dealing with Disruption. Cold Procs, they're not an ability, they're just a status effect. That'll really slow down the Demolishes. That's always good for you. Armor Strip, pretty much all Demolishes, they have armor, so having an Armor Strip is always a good thing. So that just cleaves through them. There's various ways of achieving that. And then Magus Lockdown, surprisingly, actually stops them moving. So that's just amazing. Any kind of disruption, those three things go a very long way for you. Otherwise, with whichever weapon you're using, focus the damage type they are weak to, and you're golden. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's Disruption in a nutshell. The other thing is learning how to find Demolishes faster. That I can't really teach you. That's more experience. That's straight up just experience. Getting used to knowing the spawn locations, knowing how to get to them quickly, and knowing how to listen out. Yes, you have to turn off your music. I'm sorry, you do. If you want to be very good at them, turn off your music. Alright, let's see. I need to know what relics we got for Scourge and Nell. Let's see. Scourge and Nell. Scourge, I am missing some relics. That's not a good start. I have got 4 each of these, though, so that's okay. That's something. And then for the Nell... Oh, here we go. Okay, I have got a relic for each of the bits for the Nell. So let's start with that. Start with the Axie P4. Let's start with that one. Capture mission, it's still there, just about. P4. It's a common reward, so no upgrade needed. Let's try it. Where do you find the non-IR relics? Depends on exactly which relic you're looking for, which tier of relic. But usually speaking, if you're going for Lith, go to Hepit in the Void. If you're going for Miso or Neo, you can either go to Ukko in the Void, or you can go to the respective Disruption missions. And for Axie, you again go to, what's it called? Apollo on Lua, which I believe is Disruption mission. Those are the core ones, I would say. Zom, I can't actually remember which of the videos it was that went into the farming locations. Was it? Oh, it's Longest Prime, isn't it? Yeah. Longest Prime, because that tells you how long it takes to farm standard and non-standard primes. Yeah. The Longest Prime is the one you're looking for there, Zom. Alright, at least being a low-level mission... Actually, it's not that low-level. Being a Star Shout mission, Ireli's abilities at least have some reasonable effect. Oh, extraction is this way. Come on, there we go, gal. Get moving. Don't get stuck on it. Oh, right now. That's my Ireli is forced upon me sound. Yeah, you'll learn very quickly if you're new here. I do not enjoy Ireli. Go, forwards, mush, andale. No, don't get stuck on the ceiling too. Oh my god. Just go forwards, please, I beg of you. Oh. Please, just this way, thank you. Okay, look, we're fine. Oh, we didn't get it. Okay, the luck streak is over, guys. The luck streak has officially ended. I don't know what I want here. I'll just stick with the Strun, why not? The luck streak has finally ended. Play Blitz Titania with half the control and then the speed. Yeah, it feels like it. Yeah. Don't want to know where I got my K-Drive driving permit? Ha, that's the thing. I don't have one. You don't give driving permits to kids. Honestly now. What kind of a world are you living in where you give out driving permits to kids? But that's the end of that full randomized loadout. Let's put that aside, shall we? Let's put that aside. And we have a request from Captain Crow. Can we see the Healing and Energy Queen Trinity? Okay, Trinity. Let's bring out Trinity then, shall we? And let's stack it up with Lieutenant Envoy. I think I should be okay with that. Prime shot footage on this build. Yes, I do. Wonderful. Let's bring back. Let's bring out Vicarious. Been a hot minute. Anglade Prime. All the explosions. All of them. Rainova, we just have the options which are there on YoDJ. When you click it, it shows you what the options are before you submit it. It's just the ones you can see on the list there. Alright. Let's see. That was the lift capture. Do I have any of the Nell stuff for that one? Okay, there's nothing there. Is it Scourge? Ah, there we go. Scourge. And it's an uncommon. I'll upgrade it. Let's upgrade it fully. Why not? I got the traces for now. Let's just upgrade it. Whatever. There was a section in the new war where they could have required a K-Drive. Glad they didn't. I actually used the K-Drive, I think. Yeah. It wasn't that bad. It was very brief. Very, very brief. Also earlier from Shadow Ninja X99. Love your YouTube content and guide. Extremely helpful stuff. Thank you, Shadow Ninja. Glad you enjoy them. Definitely glad you enjoy it, my dude. Let's get cracking on this, shall we? Now, Trinity isn't a speedy frame. And I'll be honest, this capture mission is not doing her the best justice, but it's the missions we're on at the moment, you know? It's the missions we're on. That's how the bigger frame works.
Received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here.
Do we have speed? Oh, I do hear speed behind me. Let's grab that. Thank you. There we go. Now we're moving. Now we're moving. Alright, let's do this. Big old blappage. It's beautiful. Big, beautiful blappage. It must be true because it alliterates.
Your part is done here,
Oh, look at that. How could you not enjoy the sheer explosive power of the Lieutenant Envoy? I don't think it's physically possible not to enjoy it. At least briefly. Maybe not all the time, but at least briefly. To just enter into a cluster of enemies and go blah. Like that. It's just too good. It's just too good. Look at that. Flat, flat. Oh, one survived because it was invulnerable for a moment. There we go. Can't wait for Barrow to sell Prime Footed. I'm surprised they haven't done that yet. I'm really surprised. I know it's a login reward. I'm really surprised they haven't made that kind of a change. Why? Why the rare? Why? I know I made it radiant, but come on. Come on. Come on, dude. Alright. That happens. At least it wasn't a common. Well, there is that, yeah. There is that, but... we aimed for the moon, and we landed among the stars. Sure, we're in space, and we're getting the shinies, but it's not the one I wanted! Game gives you everything except what you're looking for? Well, Space Cadet. We can't really say that today, can we? We can't really say that. I don't know if you missed it, Space Cadet, but in 4 relics opened, we got 4 Harrow Prime parts. Got the entire set in 4 runs. It's pretty damn disgusting, if I do say so myself. It was pretty damn disgusting. Yeah. Alright, that was a brief bit of Trinity. We got a request of Voltamelon randomize the colours on Sentient Man. Huh? Voltamelon has its own colour palette, which was actually randomised into. So we can have the Voltamelon. That was the main part of your request there, Tentum, is it? We'll absolutely bring out the Voltamelon. Do you have Prime Sure Footed on? You do not. Okay, cool. Probably a good idea if I bring a not so flappy weapon. Could I show the 10 Envoy build I'm running? Oh yeah, let's bring it that real quickly there for you. Tenet Envoy is that build. So running Serration, Galvanized Chamber, Infected Clip, Stormbringer to give us that corrosive and lots of it. Got Critical Delay, Prime Firestorm because the blast radius is amazing. We got Vital Sense for our crit damage as well, going up onto that there. Hammer Shot for even more crit damage because, you know, more crits, why not? I could put Prime Cryo rounds, put a load of cold onto it, but I prefer just to have the pure, unashamed crits out the wazoo. It goes quite nicely. And then Hush, because silent explosive weapons are hilarious. They really are. And then Primary Merciless, well, I mean, that should be obvious by now. What do I think of the new bow? It's a pretty decent bow, yeah. It's a pretty decent bow. Wait, I didn't want to have the Envoy equipped though. I'll just use a new core, whatever. It don't matter, I'll just use a new core. Let's do this. It was the Scourge Relic, there it is. Fully upgraded. Don't give us another gold, please, and thank you. There we are, let's do this. C9. Madness. Yeah, Prime Firestorm is very expensive, but for good reason. It's a big deal, you know? It's a big bloomin' deal. Or rather, turns big deals and makes them even bigger. As an aside, whilst we're going into this mission, guys, in case you've missed the announcement somehow, both on YouTube and on Discord, the announcement is on Sunday, the first Sunday of the new year, so that's Sunday the 2nd. What, like 2 weeks away now? Yeah, 2 weeks away, in fact. So 2 weeks from now, we're going to be doing a different stream. It's going to be an Ask Me Anything stream. On top of your good old Warframe content. Warframe will be in the background to it rather than the foreground. It will run second to the questions. Questions will take prime spot, as it were. And those questions, I'm fielding them right now. You can pop them over in the Ask Me Anything channel over on the Discord. That can be about Warframe, about the Kenjin channel, about me personally. As long as you're being reasonable and, you know, sensible about the questions asked, pop them over there. At the same time, guys, at the same time, I'll not just be doing the Ask Me Anything, I will also be doing a complete giveaway of Harrow Prime's Covenant collection. So you can get yourself Harrow Prime, you can get himself all of his weapons, you can get yourself all of the accessories, you can get yourself the glyphs and 3,990 platinum. I'm giving away all of that, and I really do mean the whole thing, to one lucky person on the very first stream in 2022. The only way you're going to win it though is to be there and make it as interesting as possible. Submit your questions. Oh, do you ask me anything every stream? So I miss a lot of questions on these streams. I really, really do. I try to get through them all. I just simply don't. There are also questions which need a more involved answer, which I can't do just on a stream. There are some questions I cannot properly address. By having those questions there ahead of time, you make it where, or I make it for all of us, where I can actually properly answer those on that particular stream. So that's the focus there, not just to have the small questions I can quickly answer here, or do little demonstrations of weapons every now and then. The full thing. What is this? What is this? I'll take the bolt saw, but what? Triple gold and a common for anything other than why I am here. What? The luck is... That is the best bad luck I've ever had. Triple gold, and it's nothing that I want. Oh my god. Statistically unlikely there? That's the half of it. Can I see what relics people brought to that one? No, I cannot. That's annoying. That's annoying. But let's say we all radianted there. The chance of all of us getting a gold on quadruple radiant is 1% of 1%. Yeah, we're talking 1 in 10,000. Well, we didn't quite get that. We got 3 golds and then a common. So let me think. What would the chances be on that? Approximately. I'm not going to do the exact math, but approximately it's going to be better than 1 in 1,000. It's probably around about the 1 in 250 mark. I think. Is that correct? No, it's not. No. It's in that ballpark. It's unlikely. Let's put it that way. It's very unlikely for that to happen. Very unlikely. RNG doesn't mean random. It does. Yeah, it's generated by random numbers. Random. So, yeah. Alright, we've had the Vault Melon. We are through on the general frame request, so I'm going to go pick my own. I'm going to pick my own now, and I'm going to pick Equinox. Yee. Let's bring Equinox. Let's go do it. Let's keep trying. I know you guys are running out of those relics there, but I've got some still, so let's just keep trying. You know, bash our head against this wall some more. Is this the right one? Yes, it is. I need to upgrade it, though. Come on, C9. Give me what I need here. Give me what I need. I'm going to keep cracking out this. You see, with a Radiant Relic, it's 10% chance of the gold, 50% chance of the bronze, which means it's a 40% chance of a silver. So we got a 20% chance of getting the item I need. 20% per C9 Relic that's upgraded to Radiant. I'm the only one with it at this point. We've gone through quite a few, but still, 1 in 5 chance right here, right now, we're going to get the bit. Or we might get full golds. Yeah, that could happen. How lucky are you for getting 3 Harrow systems in a row? Not as lucky as we are. But still pretty lucky. It's not random, it's based on an algorithm, says Godly Snars. Okay, well, the algorithm itself, if it is an algorithm of any worth, is going to itself be based on the most random thing they can get hold of, which usually is going to refer to the clock timing on a processor, using some of the digits on it, which is going to be as close to random as they can reasonably get. Pure actual randomness is basically unobtainable for humankind. Too many things have predictability within them, but we can get so close to true randomness that it doesn't matter for a gaming environment. It is actually random, even if not truly random. If you know every detail of every facet of the entire universe at a given moment, then theoretically you could predict everything else thereafter and there before, assuming that even quantum action such as the breakdown of radioactive atoms was predictable, if that were true. Otherwise you just could never. But that's as close as we can get to true random, is approximating it with things which are, to all intents and purposes, random.
Finish your mission and then take a look inside.
The actual random machines are based on electrons. Not for a game like Warframe, likely it isn't. Not for a game like Warframe. Because you need to actually get the information, and enough times over for a game like Warframe to be running. Like there is, for example, out there a service which just provides constant random numbers out on the basis of constantly rolling some dice. He's got a machine set up which is just rolling bajillions of dice constantly. And it's got it set up in a way which is functionally good enough for RNG. Functionally good enough. If you knew every facet of the universe, you could predict it, but you'd need to know literally everything about it. So, it's close enough. Well, this sucks. Yep, this sucks. We got 2 Paris parts, a Guando part, and a Frost Prime. Yikes. Are too many lucky coincidences out there among people? I mean, a coincidence is just a coincidence. You know? If something has a 1 in 1,000 chance of happening, there is a chance it's going to happen straight away. Because if it couldn't happen straight away, there was not a 1 in 1,000 chance. That's the very nature of randomness and statistics. Statistics do not affect the individual. Something could have a 1 in 1 trillion chance of happening, and it still can happen. It could be the most unlikely thing ever, and it could still happen. In fact, the very nature of the world, you know it. Everything that has led to where we are right now, me saying these words to you, you hearing them at exactly this moment, is the result of an incomprehensible chain of events, which, as far as we understand, could be based on chance. It could be predetermined, but it could be based on chance, and the way things could have gone, as we refer to it in a human sense, refers to the fact that there is a chance to it. If you allow that chance to exist, the very fact we're here are into the trillions of chance. But it still happened. Because statistics do not affect the individual. They affect the probability of what comes next. But a result is still a result. Once you collapse the waveform, as it were, once you measure the situation, once you get your outcome is fixed. And it doesn't care what the chance was. It happens. How many Irelics do I recommend for buying parts for a frame? I would recommend just buy them as you need them. Like, buy a couple so you don't have to keep bouncing forwards and backwards, but just buy a few, open them up, see if you get the piece. If you don't, go back, buy a few, open them up. Because if you buy like a statistical amount, you're effectively anti-gambling. You are spending more than you may need, expecting to need to go longer. And if you get it sooner, you've now just got some relics which you don't actually need. Yeah. Then the pin saying, used to work in National Government Department receiving mail from half the country. Used to say the 1 in a million chance happens 5 times a day. I mean, that kind of makes sense, really. That kind of makes sense. Do you see, Joker? The most unlikely thing needs to be weighed up against the actually impossible. Some things are, for all intents and purposes, actually impossible. Unless you just break the rules of reality, as it were. I know some people talk about whole quantum tunneling this. There is a theoretical possibility that everything will just shift into an entirely new mode of existence. But we wouldn't be getting from A to B. That would just be the utterances of the universe shaking into something altogether different. And that's beyond reasonable consideration. Some things are just impossible. As good as defined as impossible. There reaches a point where the very concepts required to make something happen just don't happen. Are we streaming for much longer? We're streaming for another 3/4 of an hour, actually, yeah. We're streaming for another 3/4 of an hour. So I run till 10 o'clock UK time, and we are at 9:15 at the moment. Let's get saying my brain hurts. Oh, don't worry about it. If you don't keep up with stuff, feel free to ask questions, and if you feel like you don't know what questions you want to ask, maybe it's just late at night for you, it's fine. Sometimes it'd be like that. I've got one last relic. Let's give this one more try. Let's give this one more try before I give up on this one. And apparently I have to do it with Ireli. God damn it. Questionable. Questionable. How many of these points have you been saving up to cause this pain? It's 4 AM for you? I mean, Rosh, unless you work nights, I would strongly recommend you sleep, my dude. I would strongly recommend you sleep. Alright, where is that radiant son of a... There it is. Let's do this. Hydrate? Sure. There we go. That's to you there, Cizron. Alright, fingers crossed on this. We've hydrated as well, so you know it's got to work, right? I should make a spanner reward for cancelling a request? Nah, that's toxic. That's toxic. That allows someone who has loads of spanners to fully control the narrative, as it were. Like, someone saves up, they finally get themselves the spanners they want for a choice, like a full round loadout or picking a mission, and then someone else just goes, nah, you're not allowed that. No, that's toxic. It's why I did away with the option to forcefully abort a mission, because when it came up, it actually was just very toxic. So we just don't do that now. Just as a note, because this does come up frequently on these streams, if we get to the end of the stream, I've not had opportunity to get around to your bigger frame, I will refund you the channel points, so you can use them on a future stream to make a request at the time we can do it. Wait, was the synthesis target already here? Oops. Well, that one died. that's just a goner. Spanner reward to specifically cancel your ready request? No. I've priced the request to pick a frame at a considerable level, realistically speaking. You know, it's not something you can just do on a whim all the time. So it is somewhat limited. And I limit that based on the number of requests that are coming through. I also reserve the right to say, look, you're being a dick. And if someone requests too much, if it becomes a problem, then I'd say, well, no, you're damaging the stream. I will just not take that request now. Because it turns out that I'm actually a human running this stream. I know this comes as a surprise to some people. I sometimes do just come across as a bit of a combination of Wikipedia and a calculator, but it's true, I am human. And therefore have the ability to say, you know what, this one's not reasonable. But you guys are good about it. You'll push the line, you know. Everything from a few too many Irelics and Excaliburs to requesting a head pat emote. Sometimes you guys push the line. What is this? More golds? I'll take it. Sure, whatever. Sure. But yeah. Befriended, but never coerced. Killed, I keep a careful second thought on what's going on stream-wise. So as much as I want to engage with you lot and let you have your moments of requesting things like Irelics, requesting Excalibur, requesting randomized loadouts, I try to make sure that it doesn't become disruptive. I'm not just a British wiki text-to-speech, correct, because there is no way the wiki is ever going to be as intelligent as me. No, that's too big of an ego. I can't pull that one off. But you'll find some wiki pages aren't as clear as I try to make things. I mean, it is one. You don't have to tell a bad joke. All right, questionable. I'm just going to steal those channel points from you for the triple Irelics. You know exactly what you're doing. You know exactly what I just said. I'm taking those channel points. You don't get that third Irelics. You rolled a double 3 times, you go to jail. Nope, those points are just gone. Literally what we're just talking about. Come on, dude. You can't request Irelics twice 4 minutes apart. Come on. Compared to the wiki, it's not an easy job with all the stealth changes. Oh, God, is it not? Oh, my God. Stealth changes, inaccuracies, bits like that. For demonstration purposes, forgot L, Z1 Alpha, Wabbit. I'll be back in just a moment. Let's see if they fix this one. Let's see if they fix this one. Real quickly, we'll go to Chroma and then... Oh, Caliban has just been requested. We'll go to those in just a moment. Let's see if they fix this. All right, guys? Because there was a bug in testing. There were actually a few bugs in testing. I've reported the ones I could do. But this was there straight away and it annoyed me. I'm going to see if it got fixed because they said they fixed something about this ability. Let's grab a bunch of techs because they have a lot of shields. They are at their max level. There we go. Let's just... How long have I been using Worm Prime? Oh god. No, go away. Thank you. Right. So, very quickly, first of all, Caliban's ability, as I mentioned in the video, converges the beams. The fallout from the blast will strip the armor and shields of all enemies that touch it. And I've got it set for 100%. I had to not include him using this on shielded enemies because it didn't work before. Oh, thank goodness it is done. Thank goodness it is fixed. Okay, cool. They didn't even mention it in the patch notes. They said about making the armor strip correct. They didn't even mention the shield in the patch notes. Now imagine that bug had actually been in for a month. And so someone wrote, despite what the ability says, it doesn't actually work on shields. I've been using it the whole time. I've been using it. I didn't say I was guaranteed to work on the shields. Well, so that is still satisfying. That is still very satisfying. Yeah, as Scarface points out, Galvanized Condition Overload was never meant to work on launchers. That's another example. If we go to this one here. Do I have the augment? I think I have the augment. Oh, I don't have the augment. Why do I not have the augment? What happened to it? Okay, I was going to show with Loki, he has an augment called Irradiated Disarm. Goes on Radial Disarm. It's supposed to apply radiation procs to enemies. If I recall correctly, it doesn't. It does something that's the same, but it's not a radiation proc. Yeah. Go figure. Go figure. Sometimes this game will tell you stuff that is just wrong. Sometimes there'll be things in the game and then it'll just changes. Oh, right. That was a response to using Worm Prime. Okay, okay. Yeah. This game has a good tendency to, if not outright lie, at least mislead in ways that don't make sense. It's no wonder there are difficulties with writing a wiki for this kind of stuff. 95% of the time it's accurate. But 95% of the time is 19 out of 20. If 1 in 20 things are wrong and you've got 48 Warframes with 4 abilities each and a passive each, that's a lot of things that can go wrong. Yeah. Just like how Caliban lifts enemies, but not actually for the full lifted duration. That kind of thing, yeah. That kind of thing. So, I don't blame the wiki for having things wrong, because the wiki is made by people. People will see things and get different results. I had a very strong case of that over on the Glade Prime testing video, where I tested with Power Throw. It never worked for me in the way I was trying to use it, so I declared it, oh yep, I've tested it, it doesn't work. Turns out I had a simulacrum bug. The simulacrum just bugged out, decided, no, I'm not going to use that mod today. It just acted like it wasn't there. And I couldn't recreate the bug, so it's not even one I can properly report. It just happened. Things like that are infuriating in this game, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's just nothing. Trying to figure out how Ashes 4 would have been held without the wiki. Variant abilities, they just kind of happen. Stat stick abilities, oh god. Stat stick abilities with random, seemingly random limits to them. Ugh. Well, Z1 Alpha, who's the third one? Wabbit, yeah, we are. Yeah, there we go. Come on back in, guys. Come on back in. So, we failed to get the Scourge piece, which is a bit of a problem. But just check. Yep, out of that relic. That is no bueno. Do we have any other nice quick ones going around? We have got a Meso one now. Can this give me Scourge? Nope, don't have it. Can it give me Knell? Yes. Alright, let's try the Knell one then. And of course it's uncommon. Let's just burn up the Void Traces, guys. Yeah, there's various bits that do like to just mess around in this game. There's various bits where some of them you can understand, like just bugs in the code happen. Some of them you can understand because there's only so many bits of ways of wording things you can do. But others are just straight up hidden, you wonder why. Or straight up don't work in a way that should be patently obvious, you wonder why. The shields one on Caliban's 4, that was a big one for me, I'll be honest. Testing that, it's like, hey, it strips armor and shields. I test it on shields, it doesn't strip them. That was the first thing I tested. The armor and then the shield. I found that bug in 2 minutes after leveling up Caliban. How is it here? Was my feeling. So yeah, sometimes it's not quite so understandable, and I do wonder. But every game has those kinds of issues. Why is it so hard to get focus? It's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be something that you work towards over time. The daily limit on it is actually pretty generous for normal gameplay. But you can cheese it higher with appropriate frames and circumstances. So like Mirage, Sarim, Volt in ESO, they can absolutely slam it home. You can also use Eidolon shards. So if you hunt Eidolons effectively, that can be a good source of focus. There's various ways of doing it. Come on, jump. There we go. I've got all of my reactants, so I should just be going. Just full speed ahead. Shards don't count to daily cap. That's a good point. Yep, shards don't count to daily cap, so you can just get loads and 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 loads, and don't have to worry about using them at the end of each day either. You just use them when you use them. So, yeah. Focus is a bit of a grind, but it's working towards late game results. The early game is getting your critical mods for a setup. Your mid game is where you actually unlock some of the mid game options, and your late game is then getting those top tier items. Things like your focus, things like the really overpowered weapons and builds. Is this a spoiler stream? Yes, this is a spoiler allowed stream. There we go! Nell Prime Receiver. We finally got a Nell piece. But yeah, this is a spoiler allowed stream. All my Twitch streams are spoiler allowed because, quite frankly, we're going through various bits of live stuff. I don't want to just cleave off chunks of the content on a live stream. It doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't sit right. For the videos, those I keep spoiler free. For the Discord, except for the spoiler sections, it's spoiler free. For Twitter, I keep it spoiler free, but not here. I can't do that everywhere. No. It's just unreasonable at that point. Everywhere else, you can take the time to carefully curate what's going out. Not here. It'd just be too much stress. Absolutely, yeah, Godling Stars, absolutely. There is a lot of focus to be had from doing Tridolons, absolutely. Which Lotus did I choose in the end? I chose Lotus. I'm not going to head down there. I chose Lotus. And the reason for that is, as the options, we had Natar, Lotus, and Margulis. Now, we're talking to the person, the entity that replaced Margulis. They are not Margulis. So it's like, well, you're not Margulis. Why? I don't want you to act like you are Margulis. You are not Margulis. So, nix with that idea. So that left both Natar and Lotus. Now, Lotus, as we knew her before, that was her identity. She is also Natar, so both of those are correct identities. But the way I see it, she was with us, on our side as the Lotus. She was on the sentient side as Natar. So I could go for either the one that opposed us or the one that supports us, and she now wants to support us. Seems pretty obvious to me. I'll pick the one that supports us. She is Lotus. When she is on the side of the Tenno, she is Lotus. She came after Margulis. She based her image on Margulis. She's not Margulis. Do I know the operator's parents take the same colour as your operator? I did not know that, no. Didn't even pay attention to that detail. That just whoosh, straight past me. Did not notice. Carrot White would say, I chose Natar because I assumed she'd want to be a natural self. I mean, natural self? It's a very interesting way of phrasing that, Carrot Rabbit. It's a very interesting way of phrasing it, because natural self, I presume you mean the self she was created as, that she was born as. I know a great many people who looked at what they were given by life, what their natural self is, what they were born as, and said, that's not me. So I base it on how Lotus acts, how she presented herself all that time, and how she was still presenting herself. Wasn't Natar brainwashed to be Lotus? In the end, it became the identity she wanted to have, the supporter of the Tenno. That's why I chose it on that way. Both of them are accurate, both of them are her, but that is the personality she chose to go towards. She could have stayed on the sentient side of things. She chose to be the supporter of the Tenno, and Natar is not that. Natar is the one that abandoned and attacked us. That's the way I went about it. Cizron saying, I'm new already but haven't done it, not in the mood yet. I know the general line of the quest. Thanks for keeping the YouTube vids spoiler free. You're on Twitch, so I'm tired, won't remember anyway. I mean, fair enough, yeah, fair enough. Malik saying, I chose Lotus because that one didn't have a cleavage window. That's an understandable choice, Malik. That is an appreciable choice right there. Yeah. I can appreciate that. Alright, we got a request from Beardface for some Caliban action. Wasn't she wanting to become Margulis, though? See, that's a line I draw. That line I'm drawing is, she isn't Margulis. Lotus was her approximation. Lotus was her homage to Margulis. But she isn't Margulis. There is a line to be drawn on taking someone else's identity for your own. She's not her. She's not her. You took Margulis for the novelty? I mean, that's fair enough. I took it for the very specific story reasons I'm giving there. But no choice is the wrong choice. That's the whole point. You've got the choices available. None of them are the wrong choice. I mean, choosing to make them look like, I don't know, somehow Teshin or Ballast, that would be a wrong choice, but you don't have that choice, do you? Now, let's see. I don't have the relics to get the next pieces I need, do I? I think we're all done on the right side of stuff. Also, I think someone messaged me just out of the blue randomly earlier. Sorry, I just want to see your profile. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Worthwhile message to miss then. Apparently my brain just knew. So, Nell. Oh, we know. Wait. Neo relics. I have got a couple of these. Let's try it. Let's try it. Neo capture. Oh, thank you, game. Oh, you absolute beauty. You absolute beauty. It's just bringing out the captures for us today. Oh. Okay. Running a bit short on the traces there, but I can do these. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I've got enough. It's fine. We're good. Bringing out the beauties. Come on, then. Did Ballast manipulate the original Margulis? Ballast manipulated basically everything he encountered. That was just Ballas's MO. Manipulate. He would manipulate himself if he was looking in a mirror. I think he smashed every mirror because he realized he was looking at himself and he didn't like that. Ballast is just horrible. I just noticed I have a zit on my neck. My poor Caliban has a zit on his neck! Who zitted me? I've barely had him. I've not had him a week. Already is it? Oh. God damn it.
You are here to find
God damn it.
them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
I mean, seriously, when did that get there? It's a teeny tiny one, so it's recent, but god damn it. God damn it. Yeah, I know it usually happens pretty quick, because a lot of people just leave the zits on. I used to not care. Oh. I did it again. But it's just, I used to not care. Now I kind of do, because it does look a bit ugly. Did you die? Oh my god. Wow, that one was not going anywhere. That's weird.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base.
This will never disappear in Warframe? True. There are some diseases that you just can't get past. They will hang around forever. No, I want to slam. I wanted to slam. Oh, it's too shallow an angle. Right, I'm going to make sure I have all the reacts at this time.
That's it. You
There we are.
opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Oh, we still need to kill some enemies. Where are they all at? Come on. Few more enemies. We'll be free of this place. Few more. Anyone figure out what Wally was saying? I mean, do we really want to know what Wally was saying? Wally is not a nice thing to listen to. Wally is beyond normal comprehension. I am not touching that. Everyone but Ballas got stabbed with paracesis. True. What is... Hey, anyone need a Bratton part? Got Bratton parts going. That is a yikes right there. You think of the look we had earlier on this stream, and then we get this. Yikes. Oh well. Oh well. Look really went negative. I mean, sometimes it be like that. The pendulum swings. So all I'll say on that, the pendulum just swings. Alright. Now, with that, I've actually gone through a lot of tea, water, and other bits and pieces here. Well, mostly just tea and water, a bit of fruit juice earlier. So I actually need to be back in just a moment, guys. So I'm going to drop squad real briefly. I'm back in just a little moment. And we'll continue with some more of those lovely little bits of relic farming. See you briefly, guys. There we go. Sorry about that brief little break. Let's get cracking on. Beard shaking his stick at Warframe. Pretty good stick. Oh, you love that little command. Y'all love it, don't you, dude? Alright. What are we cracking right now? Well, unfortunately, I think we are about out of the ones I can crack. Unless there was one more. Was there one more Neo I could do? Oh, there was the one more. There was the one more. So, we can try once more at the nail part. We can try once more. So, we're going to do a whole refresh now. You guys, trio there have been in for a while. So, if anyone wants to join in for some relic cracking, send a message over to the Kengineer. I'll bring you on into the squad. We're just going to go until I run out of the relics for the parts we need. And then if we still got time left, we'll do a little bit of farming to get some more of those relics back as well. But that's what we're going for at the moment. So send a message to the Kengineer. I'll bring you on in. I'm interested to have some of the good relics. Excellent. Come on in now again. Come on in. Got a request from Esprit for relic. Yep, there you go. Play on Xbox, got 1,000 Neo Relics. I mean, I've got loads of Neo Relics, it's the specific ones, but I don't play on Xbox. I don't actually own a next-gen Xbox. I've got an old 360 and that's it. I haven't got any of the newer stuff. Hi, says Newinium. I'm going to guess you want to come in. There you go. If we get the streamer luck with the new squad, maybe, you never know. You never know. Now, it turns out, whilst I went for a quick shufty, I also picked up a brand new cup of tea. Oh, that is gorgeous. I do love me a good cup of tea. I really do. I'm unashamedly, indubitably, absolutely, utterly British. What brand? I think that one is a Tetley. I'll be honest, I don't focus on that too much. I just grab myself the nice English breakfast decaf. Does me good. Does me good. That's what I'm all about. Alright then. Let's do this. Legendary 1 with the basic glyph? That hurts me. I don't know why, it just hurts me a little bit. Just does. It just does. Let's do this. Upgrade to maximum. That's the last of the traces I got for that kind of action. Let's go do this, guys. Let's go do this. Yo, Subclue, subscribe with your Prime. Thank you very much, my dude. Enjoy your lovely new blue badge. And welcome to the channel. I should have a tea sponsor. If a tea sponsor wants to reach out to me, we can certainly look into an arrangement, can't? Yeah. If they want to help me continue to bring these videos and streams to you guys, I'll be listening. That's a simple fact of the channel. If I'm taking on sponsors for the channel, any part of the channel, very simply, that is to help continue to bring my content to you guys. That's why sponsors are allowed on the channel, because they make it happen. If you guys make that happen, fewer sponsors are required. By subscribing to the channel, you help make it where I don't need to make those decisions. Same goes with subscribing on YouTube, subscribing through Patreon, whichever bit you choose to do, for whichever benefits you prefer to have. $20 out of 10? Oh, so I put a sub goal of 10 subs for the day. Twitch said that was about standard for the channel. We've had 20. So there's been a few subscriptions today, most of it from gifted subs from a few very generous people. I appreciate it so much, guys. I really do. Like I say, it's what helps me keep the channel running. Did I ever receive a sponsor from Raid Shadow Legends? So there was the one. You recall there was a video on the crucial quality of life features. Alien is stuck on a loop. Oh, well, that sucks. Let's head over and see what's going on with Alien. See if I might be able to help get them out of it with a nudge. Probably not, but we'll see. Oh, not that way to them. Not that way. Because at the moment, Alien is also not picking up Reactant, which means they'll also not be able to give us what we need. So let's go get Alien and help them out here. Some way, somehow. Okay, that is an interesting bug. You're falling through nothing. What frame are you using? Titania. Have you tried casting your abilities? Like spamming the button? What would I say is a good base element for the Kubernetes core? Magnetic can work wonders. Alternatively, you can go Toxin because it builds into anything the Kubernetes looks to do. And then Heat is a decent base. How can you get out of this one? They've already tried Unstuck, Supreme Tang. Or Supreme Tang. They've already tried it. Does not work. Same figures when in an ability nullifier. Oh god. I'm going to presume then 5 also doesn't work. What frames do we have here? None of us can help. No. I don't think I have anything that can get you out. I can't. Five's doing nothing. Alright, so that won't get you out. Can't blap you around. Can't get you to react to my own stuff. I think you're just doomed. Yeah, I think you are just doomed on this one. No, they've tried the Unstuck command, guys. They've tried that. Back roll, yeah. Have you tried rolling in different directions? That's another suggestion we got here. So holding forwards, backwards, left and right whilst hitting the rolls. Damn it, game. This is exactly what Unstuck is supposed to fix. Yeah, it would be nice if there was a reset option as well as Unstuck. It's a good suggestion there, Attacker. Unfortunately, we don't have it. I don't know what I could do that could help. If you can access your gear wheel at all, you might be able to force a different animation by calling down your Archgun. So if you can try that. Mech, can't summon a Mech here. See? Just not an option here. Yeah, so anything on the gear wheel, any kind of gear wheel that gives you an animation like summoning down your Archgun or doing emotes, that might get you to do something other than fall, but heck off, we're busy. I think this is just lost. I think this is just a lost one. Nope, cannot access. Okay, so the gear wheel is shut. Abilities are shut. Operator is shut. Everything is done. Revive animation? There's nothing to revive. I couldn't even get myself into a need to be revived position because, watch. They just die. My Sentinel's too strong for me to die.
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Pause menu? I mean, Alien, have you tried pause? I'm gonna guess you have, but yeah, no, they've got to have tried everything at this point. Anything I can think of, we've gone through a lot of it. Maybe others can pull enemies? I just don't know if we can even get enough. Can we let him die? Maybe? I think at this point it's probably better for us to just kind of call the mission. And this is another reason that I think Reactant is a terrible game mechanic. What have you done wrong here? Nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong here. You've done nothing wrong to be put into this position. In fact, the very things that are supposed to get you out of this position aren't working. Reactant says, oh, sorry, no, the game broke on you? Middle finger. Middle finger to the entire squad. That's like, when has Reactant ever been helpful in dealing with anyone toxic or otherwise negative? Instead, it just causes this. We're now like trying to find every way to get a person unstuck. Oh, okay. Okay, that's just rude. That's rude, man. Next best thing would be to click the Senate to support and refund the relic. They're not going to use up the relic though, Rainuva. The relic never gets used up unless you actively open it at the end of the mission. If you do not complete the mission and have got all the reactants, your relic is not consumed. So all this means is that we get to pick from a smaller pool of rewards, and Alien gets no reward whatsoever. Reactant's supposed to prevent AFK, I understand that, and it does an absolutely piss poor job of it. It really does. If you've got someone carrying others through when they're AFK, they can just hold W and walk through. It's just bad. The small number of AFK abuse that could happen is nothing compared to the number of players that get shafted by the game. Where's the fun in that? I've never once gone through a mission and gone, you know what, that person deserved not to get a reward, and I deserve to have fewer reward options. Never have I ever felt that in my years of playing. Ever. And look at this, look what he's missing out on. The brand new Prime Secondary added to the game, we roll the piece, and he don't get it. Because the game broke. I don't like that. Uranium, you're a star, thank you. You're a star. The game was a dick there. What's my opinion on Caliban? Caliban is a pretty decent frame. I wouldn't say he's particularly top tier in any given area, but he is pretty darn decent. The first ability, it's a meme. Most frames have some kind of meme ability. He's got one. It's got decent enough damage if you are on like level 20 missions. After that, it's just a pure meme. Sentient Wrath. Somewhat decent crowd control. It's strange that it requires both strength and range for its crowd control, but it's decent enough, and it's not just crowd control, it's also damage vulnerability, so that's nice. And it's got a token amount of damage, good at low levels. Lethal Progeny, his defense ability, decent amount of defense on it, you know, with the setup I've got here, 3 of these, 150 shields per second. That's nice. That's a nice amount of reward. Sorry, not reward. Nice amount of healing. I read the word reward and said reward. Ha! That's a nice amount of healing right there. You combine that with other parts of his kit. That's pretty good going. And then Fusion Strike. That is the cream of his ability set. Absolute cream of it. 100% armor and shield debuff. You do not get that on very many frames. Now granted, he needs 200% strength to pull that off. But it doesn't just cast it in a pretty decent area. It casts it into a zone in that area. So you can hold down a choke with that for 22 seconds debuff zone, permanently stripping all those affected. That's a big deal. The damage on it isn't small either. For an area attack, 10,000 damage is actually quite a bit. Does natural talent work on his 4? Good question, I never actually tried that. Never actually tried that. Would it be better to go with narrow-minded? Narrow-minded as opposed to what? Narrow-minded as opposed to what? Top 3 Warframes, in my opinion? Ooh, that's a tough question. That's a tough question. These ones right here. These ones right here. So you can use what do we call it? You can use things like Octavia for the absolute highest damage in the game. She has a lot of kit. She would be number 4. There are frames like Whiffs, all-round very powerful frame. You got Volts, an all-round very powerful frame. These 3 are my absolute tops. Lavos, I just absolutely love his kit. I love how casual he makes the game because he just slams through it. You can put more and more into him if you want to. It's got the options there, especially with Swift Bite, to go absolutely insane. But he just survives, and that is amazing. It's just so wonderful to use. So I really do enjoy using Lavos. Wukong, his versatility is incredible. For an early game frame, you get him from your clan dojo, he just slams. He's amazing. And then Equinox, again, absolute versatility. The stealth aspect, the healing aspect, damage reduction, the ability strength bonusing, the ability to just absolutely nuke an entire area with unlimited scaling. And even more besides with her augments. You've got incredible versatile frame, and then just slams through everything, surviving it all. Also the absolute master for Railjack. These 3 frames are right up there for the best overall. And there are a whole bunch of them that follow closely behind. Very closely behind. So you got the likes of Wisp, you got the likes of Mesa, Volt. In more specific locations, you got others like Ivar and Harrow. I put them just a little bit lower again. Gorse is another amazing one. He'll be up near the top. Octavia is an absolutely amazing one, again near the top. Mirage. I don't know if I put her quite on the same level as Octavia though, Mirage. She's very good, but not quite that same level. She's a little bit more niche overall, I'd say. But yeah, there are very few bad frames in this game. Very, very few bad frames. Exceedingly few bad frames in this game. Like, precious few bad frames in this game. You would be hard pressed to find more than a couple bad frames in this game. I wonder which bad frames they are. It's hard to really say. I might be making a suggestion as to what's actually a bad frame in this game, but there's seriously only a couple of them out there. Not to name any names. No, of course not. No. All the rest of them, they're capable in their own right. There's one in particular that I just don't enjoy. That is the Excalibur lineup. But for all the trash that I give Excalibur, he's still capable. He's not really good, but he's capable. Irelie and Hydroid, they disappoint me. They really do. Alien, why would you want that? I know I joke around, but Alien, why would you want to push a line of being banned? I mean, Uenium, that was on you. That was on you. You knew what you were doing there, Uenium. You knew what you were doing. Alright, let's see where we're at. We got the Nell piece. How many Nell pieces have I got now? That's not the way to check it, because I need to check it this way. Equipment, inventory, Nell. So what I need is the Nell Prime blueprint, isn't it? That's the last bit I need, I think. You didn't know I streamed? Damn. Like, I try to strike a balance between announcing that I stream and not over pushing things other than the video itself in my videos, but it surprised me how many people don't actually know I stream. I don't know the solution to that. Nell Prime Blueprint, we get that from the Axie P4. That's the last bit we need for Nell. Well, we've got time for a quick run of Apollo, I think. We got time for a quick run. So let's go grab Necros, the final request from Space Cadet here for today's stream. Let's try that. Does Caliban's 4 strip everything from Disruption Game Mode Demolishes? I would imagine it does. I haven't tried it, but I would imagine it does. Dale Tack is saying yes. Oh, there we are then. Stream ending after this final mission. So if you've not yet entered the Platinum giveaway, make sure you do so. If you don't enter it, I can't give it to you. I'm sorry, Daystack. It would be nice if I could stream forever. Unfortunately, as mentioned earlier, I am actually human. I do reach my limits. There is only so much I can do, and I am a YouTube content creator first and foremost. To be able to do the videos I do for YouTube, there has to be a limit on streaming. Just stream, no sleep? No. No. Tomorrow's spanners will be 3,000. Fair do. Twitch actually recently let me know the highest number of spanners of any one viewer. Let me just bring this up here. So the highest number of spanners, the highest total channel points on this channel It's 195,666. One player owns nearly 200,000 spanners. Right now. Yeah. I'm not naming names. If they want to announce themselves, they can, but I'm not naming names. I've gone to the wrong mission. My bad, wrong mission. How did I click the wrong... Oh my god. How much sleep do I get? Evidently not enough. Evidently not enough. Alright. Sod it. We'll do this mission and then we'll do the next one. I'll run slightly longer for being a moron. We'll just do this and move. We'll just keep going. The mission after this will be the last one. Yeah. I could be a bit of a moron at times. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, if you want to enter the Platinum giveaway, just make sure you click on the blue spanner icon at the bottom of the chat window and redeem the Platinum giveaway option there. You'll have enough spanners if you've been watching the stream for like 15 minutes and hit the redeem reward option. Little present that pops up. If you've been watching like 15-20 minutes, you'll have that. Or if you hit follow, if it's your first time here. Ooh, nearly killed that. If it's your first time here, then that will also give you 300 for just following. You'll always be fine. There we go. Extra bit of Samara standing before we dip out. That's fine with me. Where are these enemies? There's some. These sentients think they are hot shit. Yeah, no, they're not. They're really not. It's claiming he has 20.2k. Fair enough. It is channel point middle class. Saying that, me using this to break from studying. Oh, right, yeah, good luck on the exam, absolutely. Good luck on your exam. So how is Necros? Necros is an interesting frame. I've been nullified for some reason. Let's fix that. I only really use him for farming resources, and that I don't have to do much these days because I've played so damn much now. His other abilities are a little bit underwhelming, I will be quite honest. His tank is a bit finicky. His summons are just... I've subsumed on Ivara's quiver for some reason. Which, as you can see, allows me to just cloak. Because why not have a cloak bubble? Yeah. We're already on the lo-fi there, Cloudy Inside. We're already on the lo-fi. Can't switch. Yeah, he's not really that impressive. His second ability, which I've subsumed out, Terrify, it needs a lot of stats to make it work, and even then it's kind of... I wouldn't say it's worth it. So overall his kit is a bit lackluster. He's not bad, but he's just And these enemy spawns on this mission are absolutely a pain in the ass. God damn. Also I can see him on the radar really far away for some reason. Does redeeming multiple tickets disqualify from the giveaway? Yes, but you'll find yourself unable to do so. Actually, to be quite honest, I say yes because you're not allowed to enter multiple times, but if you enter multiple times on the same account somehow, the bot on my end that is handling all of the entries will just go, oh, this person's already entered. Well, let's just drop that entry. The bot's smarter than that. Too far away from each other, no spawns. I know that the spawns on this one can get screwed up by people doing that, but the thing is it shouldn't. It just shouldn't. It's again a design fail. Oh, I thought the enemy was right there, but from that, nope, it's over this way. What is over this way? Is it some more enemies we can fight? Come on, get me up here. Come on. Navigating whilst looking at chat. Where? 800. Oh, it's not 800, it's 100 meters. Okay. The game's gonna make up its mind, and now we can just leave. It's 500 meters, apparently. I'm crying out loud. And now there's a bunch of enemies behind me. I don't even care anymore. Just get me out of this mission. This mission is broke! And it's not even the mission we wanted to be in. God damn it. God damn it. Oh boy. Didn't even mean to be there. My bad. Who's smarter, the bot or my sentinel? Oh, definitely the sentinel. Definitely the sentinel. The bot just reads names for a specific redemption and puts them into a list in 2 different ways so that I can display them and use them. Alright, well, we had a bit of Necros there. I'm going to switch to Caliban for the disruption, just so we can see how he feels for it, you know? Oh, Caliban. Caliban. Not Excalibur, not Excalibur. Caliban, there we go. Not Excaliban, Caliban. Let's bring out the filming. Gonna switch on over to the Index Radical build, and let's go do this. Let's go do this. So, I went to Plato, I was supposed to go to Apollo. There's the correct one. We're just gonna do a couple quick rounds of this. Nothing too fancy, I think 2-3 rounds, and then we'll call it there, because we are over time on the stream at this point, but I said I'll do this missions. We'll do this one, and then we'll wrap up with the Platinum giveaway. So make sure you have hit that Platinum giveaway option on the channel points there, the little blue spanners, if you do want a chance at that. It's open to all platforms. And naturally, of course, if you want to support the channel, consider subscribing in the process. Yeah, if you feel like it, you don't have to. 20 of you have today, mostly from gifts. It's up to you. Want to join the 21st?
Operator, incoming transmission.
It's from Fortuna. Ah, let's stop rolling. Zap forwards. Zap. There we go. Easy hack. There we go. 20 pog. Feels it, yup. It's a goo. It's a goo. It's a me, Mario. No, wait, that's not how it goes. What I want to see is if I can do a nice armor strip on the enemies here. I'm also going to bring out full shield restoration as much as I can get. How did I get old orders? I always had old orders. Oh, it might be a creator mode thing. I have creator mode permanently turned on, so that might be it. Ah, first key. Let's do this. Yeah, I permanently have creator mode turned on. It makes it hides away some spoilery things, and for other stuff, it just feels nicer. It just feels nicer. Let's get some more shields. Yep. Oh, and that one is done. Okay, next key. That was convenient. That's true, yes. In the quest, I did pick Operator. Yeah. Another key. We'll get around to that. Now, I want to catch the next Demolisher. Never mind, that one's also been caught. Don't know where it was. Don't know where it was. Oh, they got that key. Cool. The speed at the wrong time. I went straight into the wall. Let's grab this key. That goes in somewhere this way. Excuse me whilst I get stuck on the train a little bit. It's fine. It happens. There we go. True, there is that Zom. Yeah, there is that. Alright, here we go. It's this side. Yeah, look at that. No shields, no armor. Easy pickings at that point. Ooh, K6. Nice. So yeah, Caliban's fourth. It will remove all of the armor and shields in one cast from everything in the area, and that includes the Demolishes. Tested, confirmed. And what can Ireli do in this circumstance? I think she can CC them a little bit. How is this baby created? Probably artificially. Yeah, IVF, something like that. That makes sense to me. The Grineer have clone vats. Well, the Solaris, they don't have time to sit around not working. You think they get maternity pay? Ha! It's the corpus we're talking about. Oh, nullify. How much longer is this stream going to go for? Till the end of this mission. And we're going to run this one for 3 rounds. Because we're doing them pretty effectively. So we'll do 3 rounds. But just 3 rounds. Bad day to be this guy. Keep shield away, please. Thank you. There we go. I can English. You shocked I'm not running natural talent? It's fine. It's fine. I'll be honest, I didn't actually think of that mod at all when testing, because I've never felt like it was slow to cast. And I like the sound design so much that I didn't really care about the casting speed. I didn't mean to fall down there, so that was annoying. Damn. But yeah, it would have helped there for certain to get that cast in that a bit quicker. Sound good, me happy? Yes. That's how brain work. Sound good, me happy. Which way? This way. Over here. Yes? No? Down? Down is down. Is dead. Another K6. Okay, I mean, we don't need the K6, but we have the K6. So that's the Harrow Prime one. Not the one I'm looking for, but it's one I'll take. Loot Goes Burr is down. Let's fix that. Be up. Honestly, seems unnecessary for the 4 since the zone lasts so long. If you can pre-place it properly, yeah. But if you need it in the moment, then not so much. That pet keeps going down. Come on. Come on. Also, that is actually a distance away. Let's get there quick. Now, this one probably going to come from... I don't think it'll come from this way, but let's check. Oh, here we go. Around this way. There we are, beautiful. And this one goes straight into here. Your dad is doing the new war right now? Fair do. I'm the only major gamer in my family, I think. And my youngest brother plays a fair amount of stuff. Not really any of the stuff I play, with the exception of Among Us and Minecraft. Middle brother plays even less overall. They're both capable gamers, they just don't play as much as myself. And then outside of that, my parents know. They just know. They don't game. I once managed to convince both my mum and my dad to try out a little bit of Portal 2 and a little bit of Rocket League at separate times. Rocket League they had good fun with, but at the same time understood absolutely nothing. That was hilarious. Also, fun fact, my mum was better than my dad at that. She enjoyed that fact. For Portal, they got surprisingly invested in it to the point where they went, oh, we can see how you can get caught up in these things. What mission is this? This is Apollo. It's a disruption mission on Lua. Wow. Alright, P4. Was that the one we're here for? Oh, it was. Oh, perfect. Alright, let's go. You know what, guys? I'll just have to open this another time. We're over time here, but we got the very thing we came here for, and that's good enough for me. Let's go. Let's go out of here, guys. We've done our 3 rounds. Let's wrap up and do that plat raffle. It's about time. And we learned for certain Caliban versus the Demolishes actually kind of works. I didn't test out his crowd control ability, but I would be very surprised if that one works. What do I think of the kiddo's new pistol? I need to try that one out to get a proper feel for it, because how I tried it in the quest doesn't give me a proper feel. That's quest. That's different. But yeah, 3 relics and all of them out of the new batch straight away. That's pretty good going. That is pretty good going. I'm happy with that. Yeah, as far as we know, Teshin's dead. Surprise! To those of you who are here and didn't think you'd get spoilers on a stream titled Spoilers, Teshin's dead. He's just dead. Alien Desolation, Esprit, and Nuvinian. Thank you very much for joining in, guys. It's been a pleasure having you in the squad here. GG's. Yeah, to those of you who are even slightly unsure if Teshin is actually dead, any of you? One moment. Anyone who thinks, oh, no, it's fine, it's probably okay. Creator mode doesn't fix this. Teshin be playing Dark Souls? Yep. That's Teshin now. He dead. He dead. Ah, don't worry about it, alien. It's all good. He read, he dead. But now, time for bed? I don't think that's quite what we meant, but there we are. It is the end of the stream at this point, guys, which means it is about time that we run the Platinum giveaway. Beard, if you could be so kind as to find a next stop afterwards as well, you know what I mean? Let's do the Platinum giveaway, guys. Let's see whose turn it is to win. I'm just going to make sure we switch this over correctly. Let's do that. There we go. Excellent. Wonderful. Let's have a look at who is in on today's raffle. Let's see, where are the raffle entries? There they are. Now, we're not going to be doing just one giveaway today on this. We're going to be doing 2. Reason being is that on Wednesday during the stream, unfortunately Twitch was having issues and it broke the raffle. I'm not sure why or how, it just did. The bot completely lost its mind because Twitch decided to just give it the middle finger. So we're doing 2 giveaways today. I'm going to roll this 2 times. Both people are going to be a platinum winner. So let's see who we got in on today. Wrong button, that one. I'm just going to close up the entries on this. There we go, that's now closed. So we have got all the tickets in. Just a confirmation there, Subclue has just entered that very last second ticket. I can confirm I can see your name on here, Subclue, so there we are, that has worked straight away this time. No issues with the bot here. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this up here is it going to work? It's going to work. Here's all the names in it today. We've got quite a few people in on this one here today. So we got 139 different names. Let's give that a few shuffles, because why not? 139. 2 people are going to be winners today. The very first of those winners on any platform, I'll contact you here on Twitch to confirm this for you, but the first winner today is Spitfire 360. Spitfire 360, congratulations. You are the first of today's winners. You're going to be getting a message from me here on Twitch in a little bit, just after the stream has ended. I'll be asking for your Warframe username and platform to get this platinum over to you. Congratulations there to you, Spitfire. But as I said, there's going to be 2 winners, so I've got that result saved off to the side here. The second person is ICO4, AISIO4, ICO4. ICO4, congratulations to you as well. So Spitfire, same Pog there in the chat there. Oh, there's Spitfire. And ICO4 as well, congratulations to both of you. I'll be sending you those messages in just a moment to get that platinum on over to you there. Thank you very much, buddies, for joining in on that one. I hope you enjoyed that very shortly. Beard. You got, what's up on that? Beard, have you found us where we're going? You found us where we're going? Because don't you go anywhere, guys, just yet. Whilst we are wrapping up the stream here, we are going to be going over to another part of the Warframe community to show a little bit of love elsewhere. And Beard has chosen Nightshade 310. Alright, I haven't heard that name. Have I heard that name before? I don't know, but I'm going to take it on faith with you, Beard. I absolutely trust Beard. It's an awesome dude. Truly awesome dude. Second winner is not on, I guess. Sometimes people aren't on or just don't catch the name at the time. I'll be sending a message to them because they're still the winner. If they don't get back in time, I'll be looking at alternative routes on that, but they should do. So, one more content creator. I'm not sure what that means. I must be missing something here. I must be missing something. But in any case, guys, that is all that we've got time for today. We're going to be raiding on over to that other part of the community. So let's go show the very best of what we can offer here. Let's be absolute legends over in another channel as well. I'll see you guys next time on Wednesday for Warframe. Bye-bye.